my fire team already? Let's see. Show gameplay 7616. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I don't have team chat on. Let me put it on. Dumb. Oh no, I do. No, I don't. Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm just chilling, man.
Let me hold on. My music's too loud.
I got a pretty bad mic too, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, I mean I can hear you. It's got some noise to it, but do you have it plugged into your controller or are you on mouse and keyboard?
I'm on controller, yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that if I don't plug it straight into my PC, I get a lot of noise from my mic as well. Yeah.
I don't know anything about PCs, so.
Oh, are you on a console right now?
Yeah, I'm on Xbox.
Oh. Yeah, they sell like a ground interference wire that you can plug in between your headset and your mic, or a headset and your controller, and
Right.
it cuts out some of that interference that you get from the electrical signal from the controller. But anyway, you play a lot of Crucible or not so much?
I try. A buddy of mine is a top 500 player in trials, so he kind of carries me all the time. And like he helped me get the flawless seal and the guild flawless and all that, but like at the same time I feel like a dick because every time I join him, he's always like, yeah, no worries, bro, I'll carry you. And like I at least want to put some effort in, you know, like
Right.
you know, I feel like shit when he always carries me and I can't really do anything to back it up.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that because I'm not, like I said, I'm only 1.5 KDA, so I'm not excellent or anything. But yeah, when I
Still
jump
better
into
than what I am.
trials, it's like sometimes depending on the team, like if I go up against hardcore 3 stacks, then like I just get farmed. But if I go up against more casual or like in freelance, more specifically, I get almost a flawless pretty much every
Yeah,
time I do
last
play it.
week I hopped into freelance and surprisingly I actually got the flawless.
Oh dang.
And it was actually shocking. But to be honest with you, I had some really good teammates as well.
Yeah,
I was
it's a
lucky
bit
enough to
of
get
luck
that.
of the draw, man. When you go in
Yeah.
as a solo player, always.
I mean, to be honest with you, so I'm like a 0.4 in trials, like average. But this season, I think it's like a 0.6 or 0.7, so there is improvement. But dude, I was playing like at a 2 point something last week, like hitting every headshot with a sniper, team shooting. Like it was like I was using aimbot or something on the controller. It was
Dang.
crazy, bro. I didn't believe it.
All right, you need to grab any bounties, or you want to jump into some? We could do 1v1, or we could just play like I don't know, elimination, survival, control, whatever you like.
Well, either way, it's gonna be really hard since you are on PC. But I'm down to try whatever. It'd probably be better to do a 1v1 because then you could just critique me afterwards, since like our mics get muted.
Oh right, yeah. Oh yeah, it does. Ooh.
Yeah.
I guess
That's
we
not a
could.
big. See, that's not that big of a deal personally, because I'd rather focus like on actually trying to improve.
Oh,
Like,
I see.
you know, play my best, not go against other PC players.
Yeah,
If that makes any sense.
No, I hear you.
Right.
All right. So, what map would you like?
But dude, I just pick any map, bro. I don't care if it's Eternity, if it's Cauldron, like literally pick any map you want.
All right, I'm gonna pick Burnout for this one, and we'll do. Of course, we're gonna use Rumble. 10 minutes, 20 points, respawn at 2 seconds, and then of course if we get spawned right next to each other, gentlemen's rules.
Yeah.
And no heavy.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
guess unless you want to use heavy.
Are we
that's
doing those supers as well?
fine. I typically do no supers, but it's whatever, man. We can do
that's
whatever.
fine.
Actually, I'll set the time limit to 5 minutes. That way we have communication a little more often.
Well, there's gonna be no communication since it's a
Right. But I mean, instead of the match being 10 minutes, it'll be 5 minutes, so we can get back into comms quicker. But we'll see how this goes, man. Who knows? Maybe you'll body me.
You never know, man.
Oh, I forgot to ask you. What do you plan to be using?
I just got this last word, so I'm gonna try to use it.
Ooh.
Not be honest with you, I'm not a big hand cannon guy. Like
Yeah.
mm, I've been doing a lot of scrims with like 3.5s and all that, and they've showed me quite a few different things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm down to the point where like I'm so bad at hand cannons, I put full auto mods on them
Oh, I see.
just
Yeah,
because
because you get used to
my
shooting with
old
auto
main.
rifles and stuff or
Right. My
SMGs.
old main was Soul and Shire's Wrath.
Oh,
So
I
I'm so
see.
used to just pulling down the trigger the entire time. So the only problem I have with most hand cannons is just hitting that headshot. So like with the full auto, just like I don't know, I rely on it quite a bit.
Yeah, are you using your targeting mods on your helmet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
half the time I am, unless it's still from PvE stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right, right,
It's
right. Yeah,
still
there you don't
SMG.
need them.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna be rocking hard light then. If you were gonna go with something real sweaty, then I was probably gonna switch to, I don't know, Ace or Igneous Hammer or
Yeah.
maybe even
I,
a Scout.
if you dude, just if you want, go as hard as you want. Cause I'd rather play against you at your fullest, and then me get adapt to it.
Yeah, no, I've been off of because I started with Ace a long time ago. Well, I started with No Time to Explain because that's what was given to me when I first started.
Right,
Because that's when I started was back in Beyond Light. But then
right.
I bought Ace from the kiosk and that's what I used forever. And then just recently I realized that I had Hard Light and I didn't even know it. I saw somebody else using it and I was like, oh man, when am I gonna get that gun? And then I checked my collections and there it was. So I just that's what I've been switching to. So that's actually what I'm used to right now. Like it's not meta by any means, but and I don't have a
Right,
catalyst
yeah.
for it, but I'm pretty comfortable
Fair
with it
enough,
these
man.
days.
That's all that matters.
All right, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I imagine you're familiar with like optimal range for that weapon you're handling.
What the last word?
Yeah.
Oh no, literally it's gonna be the first time, so I'm kind of like
Ooh.
experimenting to see what it's like.
Okay.
All I know
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it's
Even
full
better.
auto and you can't zoom in with it. That's about all I know.
Yeah. All right.
So
Well, let's see, huh? Oh, it looks like we've got somebody else who's trying to get in, but we'll launch this one right away, and then I'll let this other guy in after this match, if he's still in the waiting room, I guess. Yeah, I know that there are like plenty of PvP players. I don't even know you can hear me anymore.
yeah, I can. It's not gonna like go off the thing until we're actually in the game.
All right. Yeah, there are plenty of PvP players that like end up way down at the stack in sixes and survival and elimination and stuff. And like, I wish when
Yeah.
I started to do that, there would be somebody who could, I don't know, help you learn some stuff, you know. And it sounds like
Right. Yeah.
you're
Exactly.
kind of already there. It just, I don't know, it's a bit of
Right.
more
See, I know
playtime
the
and
stuff, but it's a matter of like I need to take more time and put more effort into that.
I'll switch to a hand cannon after this match so we can be on similar setups.
Yeah. No worries. Do whatever. I don't care if you're using fucking sweet business, man. I'm just trying to improve my shots, use different weapons.
I hear you. I hear you. All right. Hopefully, I don't embarrass myself here this round, huh? Never know.
I
You
just
never
woke
know.
up, so it's probably gonna be probably gonna shit on me. Then I'll start getting some points.
Yeah, no worries, man. I should be in bed already, so I'm not gonna be doing too
Yeah,
much.
it's 4:05 in the morning.
Oh damn, we're about. 4 in the morning. 4 hours ahead of here. Oh, East Coast and the daylight saving time. He's there. Spread these stompies up a little bit. Looks like he's right out here. Ooh, that was a good snipe. I mean, that is the way you play it, you know. He's gonna be waiting for me, probably out there. See if we see him on the radar at all. We'll wait for his invis to run out. Alright, that should be both of his. Oh no, he might have gotten one off my dead body. Oof.
3 minutes. You're in second. You've lost the lead.
It's right down here. He's gonna snipe me. Let's see. He's gonna be trying to. Hear the invis. He's right down there. I've almost got a smoke. He's gonna jump. Oof. So close. Man, those snipes are no joke. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Traded that one. But now he's got his snipes back. Ooh. Where's he at?
One minute remains. You're in second.
I just hit him. See if we can catch him off guard a little bit.
3 minutes. You're in second.
Where's he at?
This is it. 10 seconds. Second place. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, so close.
In a free-for-all, you can't win every time. Fight again.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm playing like such ass.
No, man, that was
Oh
good.
my.
The snipes, man, were hot.
No, that wasn't even a headshot and it counted.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, that's Destiny for you a little bit. Hey, what's up,
Definitely
Reforged?
gonna wanna
There's
do-
somebody watching.
definitely gonna-
I'm streaming, but you don't have to worry.
More
Nobody,
than that.
nobody watches me anyway. I really
I'm
watch.
gonna have to do longer than 5 minutes though.
Yeah, 5 minutes feels a little bit short. I will switch to a hand cannon though, or I don't know.
Yeah, I felt kind of busted there because you kept on spraying, and like I didn't know how last word worked. I just knew it was full auto. I didn't know it would shoot that fast.
Yeah, no, that thing is fast. A lot of people complain that it's like particularly good on controller, which is why like the PC guys get mad when people are using controllers on PC and using last word. I've used it. I haven't really found it to be anything crazy. Of course, at like close range and stuff, it's really good. But I don't know. Nothing to complain about, I don't think. But I will go with hand cannon, sniper this time around. And then we'll see how it goes.
Is your Twitch the same thing as your gamertag?
It is, but I don't really stream on Twitch. I didn't know. Funny enough, I didn't know that the name change was permanent when I changed it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now I have that on there.
I was about to say, I'm over here looking up your Twitch,
Yeah.
and it's just that nobody's,
Yeah, no,
that's not your Twitch.
I'm streaming on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the bitrate is better. Well, they don't have a 6 megabit per second limit on YouTube, which is what they have on Twitch, and so stream quality is not excellent.
Fair enough.
But yeah, YouTube doesn't have that problem, so I stream at like 15 megabits per second, I think, right now. So it works out pretty good. All right, let's see. Yeah, man, when you told me, you know, you've got some experience, I was like, I'm sure you're not gonna be bad. And if anything, I might even get beat up. Let's see. Exit is blue. Might be interesting. You know what? But it. I was gonna snipe, but I've been deciding not to.
Good.
Yeah, just because I suck at it. Like I don't ever do it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't snipe. I use a slug pretty much always, and I only use Fractithis when I use my hard light because I don't have a slug for my primary except for Chaperone, but can't double exotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say until I can find an upper hand on you, then there's not really much I could say to you, of course, on any mistakes I might see. Like, if you're blasting me, what can I say, really?
Right.
But it's fun either way.
Rumble. The enemy is everywhere.
Oh, they spawned us too close. We were already on radar as soon as we started. Yikes, that's too close. I guess I should waste my Morty rounds for now. No, my white button's messing up.
Left. You're in the lead.
Yikes. Good trade there, good trade. Man, this guy's got me on my heels for sure. I know I'm up by 1 point right now in this match, but I definitely wasn't before. And he's still got a snipe left, it looks like. He's inside. Let's come back out. Oh, I think text chat isn't working right now, right?
One minute left. You're leading. Seconds left. You're leading. Hold fast.
That smoke really saved my life there. We'll try again with the smoke.
You have my respect, Hunter. You've taken everything. First place goes to you. You can fight by my side anytime, Guardian.
Stop making it 5 minutes, bro. I have no chance.
Well, I just thought because that way we can talk about it a little bit more and then change maps and change loadouts, stuff like that.
We might as well just stay at one map and make the time longer.
Alright, you want 10 minutes?
I don't. Anything's longer than 5 minutes, dude. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even give me a chance. Maybe that you put a hand cannon on.
Yeah, that was a cool emote though. I didn't even realize. I shot as soon as I came around the corner and saw you.
Oh yeah, no, I was emoting because I knew I was dead there, regardless if I moved.
I don't know, man. Some good players will melt me regardless of how much an advantage I have. Let's see. We'll go to Dead Cliffs, 8 minutes. How's that?
Sure, yeah.
Alright.
We'll see what happens.
So why did you decide to switch to the Shira?
Because you were shitting on me, and there was only like 2 seconds left, so I started spraying you.
Yeah, my smoke bomb saved me, man. When you came in and pushed, I would have been done for. I was so weak.
No, I was too. I was one shot. That's why you literally one shot me in the head. Even with a 100 recup, it still takes me a fucking 30 seconds.
Yeah, so it's, yeah, even with 100. But you know what? When I've tried playing, like on my, when I play with my Titan or my Warlock or something, I guess not my Warlock because I keep high recovery on it, but my Titan, which was just a new character for me. Like I just made it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I noticed how long it is without high recovery. Wow. It's real bad.
Rumble. The enemy is everywhere.
Good thing they didn't spawn us right on top of each other this time. He's gonna snipe me from the left if he's over here. He is. Is he gonna push in right away? No, he's gonna stay. He's at corner, I think. Oh, he got me. Oh, I thought I had him, man. Looks like he's rotating, maybe? Is he gonna jump? I don't think so, but we'll see. He might go around and go inside. Try to catch me off guard from over there. Got one body on him. I need to stop doing that because I'm not trying to use the Mori rounds anyway to not cheese it. Jump in there, right? Yeah. That's right. Let's see if we can wombo combo him. I'm just in the habit, you know, as soon as I get a headshot with this thing, I reload right away like everybody else. He's gonna snipe me one of these times though, for sure. This might be a little too far for me, but we'll try it. He's gonna come around this time. I hope he's got Icarus on that sniper, because those would be really hard to hit otherwise. He is here, but I think he's far on the left. Yeah, he is.
Five minutes. Now you're fighting with heart, Guardians.
I think it's gonna spawn him out here this time. He might be inside. Looks like he's gonna be. He just jumped. Ooh, good knife. Good knife, man. That was cool. Yikes. I did manage to get him though, thankfully. How'd that not hit him?
Three minutes left. You're in the lead.
That giant hitbox for Ace, man, that's a bit of a crutch. Did you see that? I definitely missed that shot and it still hit him. Is that just a weighted throwing knife or an exploding knife? I don't know. We'll find out here in a second. He's right behind the box again. That was nice of him to throw his super there. Oh, but he's weak because of his super. I'll back up for a second. Let him regen.
One after another.
I'll go over here so he switches spawns. That way you can approach from a different angle. Ooh,
1 minute
got him
left.
super weak, but no.
Leading.
I was out. Let's see. Oh, showdown time. Come on. Oh, barely, man, by the skin of my teeth.
You're leading. Hold fast.
Where's he at? This way?
This is it. 10 seconds. You've taken everything. First place goes to you. No one in that arena can stand against you.
Alright, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
I feel like I've warmed up with the ace.
Yeah, warmed up. Yeah, that's the word for it.
I'm sure it won't last very long. I'll play like 2-3 good matches and then I'll get stomped.
No, it's definitely not the case.
Those snipes, man, though, they're still scary. Like, the only reason I can avoid them now is I
Dude,
think...
my snipes are 4 feet away from you.
Yeah, I
You
think...
hit every single shot. I can't hit you. That's the thing. Like, the bullets that I'm hitting you with aren't doing damage.
Yeah, I think if I weren't using ace, I wouldn't be so lucky. Like, if I were still trying to use hard light on you, I wouldn't be able to flinch you as hard. And also with ace, I have to be a little bit closer.
I bodied you at least 20 times that match, and they took no damage.
Yeah.
No, you still had full health, and you were still shooting me. That's why I put Revoker on, so if I missed a shot, it'd give it to me.
Dang. Yeah, I don't know. I know sometimes, like, you know, the hit registrations are late enough that, like, I'll try to headshot somebody with my slug, and, like, I shoot, and then they shoot me, and my shot missed. And I'm guessing it's just a difference of latency, but that's a lot, man.
Well, we'll
to-
put it,
for
we'll
to
put
be
it this
having.
way. I'm a .4 average in trials, but my accuracy with a sniper is an average 92%. That means I hit at least a body shot every single time I snipe. And I'm hitting you in the body, but it's doing absolutely no damage.
That's weird, man. You want to try it again and get a recording of it?
What's that gonna do? I
I
can't
don't
send
know.
it to you.
I was just. I mean, I guess you can put it on.
I'm on Xbox.
Oh right, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
And you gotta make these things longer, dude. I have no time to like adapt to anything. Like,
All right.
at this point, like, nothing against you, but like, I know that you're shooting me more in the body with your ace than anything because you're shooting me like 3 bullets in, and I'm half health now. And then
Yeah,
that last bullet will hit me in the head.
Like
Which is throwing me off because I'm so used to like slower movement, right? Because you're on PC, so you move a lot faster. And those 3 bullets are already in my head. I'm dead. I'm spawning. You're just bodying me, and I'm like to the point where after the 3rd bullet, because I count every round that you do, and after that 3rd bullet, it's basically game over there. But you have to. You're using 4 bullets instead of only using 3. Which,
right,
like,
yeah, because you can 3 headshot with ace, but I'm letting like
3 headshot with any gun 3 headshots.
Yeah, so I'm letting like 2 head and 1 body typically, and then I have to whatever I land at the end is whatever I land. It doesn't matter at that point, but it's either like head body or head body head for the first 3 shots, and then sometimes I even miss one there, so I shoot 4 rounds and only land 3. But the times when I panic, when you're like running or like getting an angle on me, I typically only hit bodies. It's only like at first encounter that I have a pretty good chance of hitting headshots right at the bat. But yeah, I'm still on controller, so I definitely don't have. I can't have fast movement because I don't have that like.
Wait, you're playing on controller but through PC?
Yeah.
You know that's considered hacking, right? Like you get reported for that?
No, you can't.
No, I'm serious. Yeah.
No,
it's considered. No, because you're on PC, but it's aimbot.
No.
You know
So
how controller has aim assist.
right,
And you're on PC.
Right. But on PC, you can choose either one input or the other. You can't do both at a time.
Well, no, I get the input, but Bungie's game. So if you go to their code of conduct, PC players can only use mouse and keyboard. Right? Like Grenadier Dick, for example. Right? He plays in PC lobbies, but he's an Xbox player. So he uses only an Xbox controller. He's played on PC, but he's absolute dog shit at it. You know what I mean? Like, if you were to only use mouse and keyboard, like, according to Bungie, it'd be different, right? But
well,
like,
they say
trials,
that
like,
PC...
I looked at your trials, and you don't have a lot of games.
Right.
That, right?
Yeah.
And that's good right now, because if you go up against these super stacked teams, then they're gonna report you, because they're gonna literally watch on your, like, when they inspect their teammate or whatever, they'll see that you're following them in the air, and that's aim assist. PC players aren't supposed to have it. Because you just normally, and this is exactly what they say. If you're playing on PC, you already have good accuracy. Because if you're a gamer on PC, you're just a step higher, more or less. If that makes sense. Like, you already have good accuracy. You've played other first-person shooting games. You've got your accuracy pretty down. That's why people go to PC usually.
I would say that's common. I would say that's common for a lot of PC FPS players. Destiny's my first game. My first FPS game. I mean, I've played others, but like, it's always at somebody's house for like 30 minutes or an hour at a time or whatever. And I was always absolute dog water, and then it wasn't until I started playing Destiny and played a lot of PvP now that I feel like I've finally gotten better. But as far as I've seen, Bungie's...
The only thing I can say is if you go into like survival or trials, do not use a controller.
No, that's all I've used.
Permanently banned. You'll get it banned. Like I've seen streamers do it. Like I saw somebody rig a controller up, so like basically you make your own controller and then you can use it and use different controllers and all that. This dude was using a Nintendo Switch button like on one lap, and then he was using the 3 other moving buttons on an Xbox controller, and he had that as his layout. But once he, because when you're playing, if you find easier ways to play the game on said console, it's considered cheating.
Right.
And
But
he
Xbox
literally got his entire account deleted because of it. He wasn't on Xbox though. He was
No. What I was gonna say is Xbox controllers are actually considered accepted because they're one of the Steam certified
through PC,
configurations.
correct? Not through the game. Through the game, yes, you could play with the controller, but they consider a hack. So, like, for example, aimbot. You're allowed to get it on a PC. You're allowed to use it in the game per PC, right? But the creators of the game don't want you to use it because it's considered cheating. Does that make sense? Like, you're allowed to use the controller, but the game does not want you to use, like the game makers do not want you to use it because they consider it aimbot, or they consider it some kind of hack because you're using a device that's meant for a different console. And it gives you an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I would say both mouse and keyboard and controller have their own advantages and disadvantages, which is why Bungie on their TWABs releases a lot of notes on them and sort of tweak the settings and aim assist separately for both of them to try to even them out, because they find that like
PC your aim assist is your hand.
Right.
PC has 0 aim assist.
No, it actually doesn't.
Since when?
It doesn't have any reticle friction, but it still has bullet magnetism.
I find that really hard to believe.
No, it's true. You can, if you aim just to the side of somebody's head, it'll still land it. Or if you shoot somebody in the neck, for example, or just like at the upper clavicle, it'll still count as a headshot.
Well, yeah, that's because that's how the game is programmed. If I'm using Lorentz driver and I hit you like, you know, where your collarbone is, that's a headshot. And literally anything that's slightly below your head is still a headshot in this
Right,
game.
but even anything to the side of your head is also a headshot.
That's just the game in general.
Right, but
like
it's because of bullet magnetism, and they actually have specs on how bullet magnetism is dependent on per weapon, per mods, per range, for optimal range of the weapon. The same reason why like you feel reticle friction is different if you're aiming at somebody, like say you're using a hand cannon but aiming at somebody super far, you don't get any reticle friction, but as soon as they come into like a decent range for your weapon, it becomes really, really heavy reticle friction. And so they actually tune both of them accordingly to try to make it even for the controller, or for the controller players playing against people on PC, because most people on PC are mouse and keyboard. And so they even them out so that even though you don't have the quick movement and like turn speed that you would have on mouse and keyboard, you do get that aim assist to balance it out.
Okay.
So their policy on bans for hardware is modified hardware. So you can't use, like, for example, if you find a way to use mouse and keyboard on an Xbox which can't disable the aim assist that controllers come with because they expect you to be on controller, that is considered like modifying it, because you'd have to run it through something else for it to identify it as a controller and treat it as a controller, even though it's not a controller. And the same thing would be true if you're using, if you were doing the same thing on PC, if you were getting it to register as a controller, giving you reticle friction and aim assist, but you're still playing mouse and keyboard, so you have that insane turn speed and movement speed. And I say movement speed only because like shift controlling to like do a sprint and slide on mouse and keyboard is actually really fast compared to the amount of time you have to space your inputs.
You could tell the difference. Yeah,
yeah, you can do it. It's like instant.
My cousin's on PC.
Yeah, I'm sure you see them. They like slide. Like
yeah,
they don't even take steps.
Yeah, my cousin's a 4.2 Crucible average. That's not K80. That's KD.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near that stuff, man. Yeah.
No. I wasn't trying to say you were.
No. Yeah, no. I just, when I hear crazy numbers like that, I'm like, damn.
Right. All right, here, promote me. I want to customize this shit real quick.
Yeah, sure.
You're the first PC player I've ever heard say that they play with the controller.
Yeah, one of the guys right now who's also like a pretty good player who watches my streams for whatever reason once in a while says that mouse and keyboard does also have aim assist. And they do mention it in their TWABs when they adjust aim assist per weapon on mouse and keyboard, like how much the cone for aim assist and thus bullet magnetism has been changed, and then like how they scale it when they make adjustments to the bullet magnetism per range as well.
Okay.
Because I do read that stuff when it comes to like weapons I might care about, or like a friend of mine, you know, uses a particular weapon often or whatever, that I read the TWABs or whatever, just to see if anything's been changed. Like I would say Ace of Spades has felt like it a shorter distance for reticle friction than it used to. Like you have to be a little bit closer to get really strong reticle friction, where before it used to be pretty strong even at long distances.
Right. Yeah.
But I've been wasting my Mori shots when after I get a kill on you to make sure I'm not cheesing the Mori on you.
That's why you're shooting so much. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I kill, I just waste my 6 shots and then reload that way. Because otherwise, I'd be able to 2-tap you.
That doesn't bother me though. Yeah. Regardless, 2-tap or whatever. No. The thing is, I'm playing you so I can get better.
Right.
Like,
Right.
The thing is, I'd rather you be on mouse and keyboard because I'd rather get used to being in PC lobbies. Right. So I have no excuse to like complain. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't complain. Oh, you're moving faster than me. Well, I've been 1v1ing a PC player and I'm doing good. Let me go into PC lobbies now, so I won't complain or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say the only reason I do pretty okay in like I don't know, in quick play or even in survival, is that there are plenty of other players who just I don't know don't have very much experience or don't use the best loadouts or kind of ego challenge a little too much.
Even then, I feel like another reason why some PC players that use controllers do so well is more or less because of the controller, because you do get so much more aim assist.
Yeah, for sure. And I would say I actually find mouse and keyboard, like when I do play, because I play it only in PvE because I'm not good enough at it to feel comfortable doing it in Crucible. Because like I said, I play PvE stuff with it, but although the lack of aim assist is something to get used to for sure, like with the controller, you like hard aim until you feel the friction, and then your reflexes like notice the friction, and then you start aiming your shots as soon as you feel that friction.
Right. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get into this. All right.
Reforged. He's playing on Xbox. You're playing on Xbox, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, but as far as I know, I mean, when I look at a lobby, like if I go to the tower, if I play in quick play, regardless of what it is, it'll show whether it's Steam and controller, or if it's an Xbox or a PlayStation player. So we also have crossplay lobbies, of course. You're playing on a new Xbox or previous gen?
Oh, previous.
Previous? Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. Because I do have an Xbox One, and I also have an Xbox Series S. And the Series S, although it's not like a big improvement, the 60 FPS is a big difference. Big difference. Like the end-to-end latency. Oh, you can't even hear me anymore. Duh.
Rumble. No one to help you here. Success belongs to
120
you
in Crucible? Yeah, 120 would be great, man. I would love 120. I even have a 165 hertz panel, but I can't really use it. Ooh, sniped right away. I had a feeling. I was thinking I should throw my smoke, but I decided not to. It was a bad choice. Ooh, the last word. I didn't know he was back on last word. I might need to back up if he's using last word. But then he's gonna snipe me. Ah. Here comes the snipe. He's gonna be on left side. Where'd he jump to? He's invis right now. Once I get in, I gotta watch out for those snipes. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oof. Is that a pulse that I'm hearing? It is. Oh, I gotta waste the shots. I feel like I should switch to Igneous Hammer, maybe. Igneous and Shap would be a good mix. Oh, I thought I killed him. No, I missed. I don't see him. He's gonna have a snipe ready for me. There's his smoke. He's on the right. Should see him right now. He's moving to the left. Oh, I thought that grenade was gonna get him. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Igneous Hammer. And Chaperone. I don't have any. Barely got him that time. I should pick up this green since I switched mid. He's far. It seems like he's gonna try to snipe me. Oh, he got me. Looks like he tried to run up and grab my special. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep the radar like I do with Ace. Regen a little bit before peeking out. He's inside still. Ooh, he said it's at 20 minutes. That's crazy, man. You shot a super. I might as well do the same, I guess. I'll do it after this. Good grenade, man. That would have destroyed me. I'm sure he's invis right now. I'm gonna run. Oh, he got me. The smoke bomb is here. I'm better off running. He's outside again. Right side. Thanks, man. Thanks, Reforge. I'm trying. I got flinched like crazy, man. I'm lucky I shot him like in the shin or something. He's still far. He's coming left side. I'm gonna put a smoke here. No, he's not here yet. Ooh. He's out of snipes. He's back to the poles. I pressed it too early, man. The second shot didn't come out. The extra range on this 120 is really helping out right now. Did he miss that shot? Kind of sounded like it, but I'm not sure. Ooh, I wish he would come out here.
One after another.
Yeah, no, Ace was my, oh, sorry. Ace was my main for a long time, and then I picked up Igneous Hammer when I was feeling the lack of range on it for a little bit. He just jumped off. Oh, he must have changed weapons. So he was jumping off to get his special back. Yeah, but no, Igneous Hammer has been sort of my second main. I was tilting my head as if I could see around the corner. That's when you know you're getting a little too into it. He's outside? Yep. See if we can smoke him. Ooh! Yeah, I like the 1v1s quite a bit. I had another one with one of my regular teammates just recently. Where's he gonna go? I'm still weak. No! He pushed me while I was still weak. That's an adept summoner though. I don't know if I can challenge that without saying super far away, and in which case I might have to switch to a pulse myself. Not like I need this green, I'm not using it anyway, but whatever. Ooh, I got stuck. Barely got him with that, and he almost got me with that grenade. I heard the invis on the left. I just don't want to get tricked by it. Where he invises on the left and then moves to the right. I at least broke his smoke bomb. Ooh, I didn't even see him. Invis, man. He's right out here, looks like. He moved. Maybe he's inside now. I don't see him at all. He's probably far. Yep. Got 3 shots left, I better. Oh, almost. Almost! Barely got him. Thankfully, it seems like his handling for swap speed was not high enough. He's gonna be waiting for me right here, but let's see if we can get him. I heard invis. I decided not to push. Tagged him a little bit. Almost nothing. The only thing I feel bad about is I still got someone else in the lobby who tried to join, and I didn't have them. Because I've been on with this guy a little too long, I think. But maybe this will be my more regular series. I imagine there are at least a few people who struggle at Crucible who are looking for something like this. I mean, I knew I was gonna get sniped, but whatever, man. What am I gonna not challenge? I've got nowhere to run right now. Is he in his menu? No, that's his rank.
Five minutes.
I thought I had gotten him, I had not. That was dumb, I almost messed that up. I heard him over there. Ooh. Good placement. Had to time that one. I had to risk a little bit because he still could have shot me. And then I would have missed my shot probably. I don't know how much longer this playlist is. I might have to change music soon. Barely got him. I almost missed my smoke because I was used to the reticle friction from the ADS and the slow aim speed from the ADS, but I was throwing my smoke, so it felt a little too fast for me. Oh! Oh man, he broke my ankles on that one. Oh, the snipe.
You're in the lead.
Definitely is playing more cautious now. Using his snipes a lot, mixing it with his invis. Went for a jump snipe. Thankfully I landed those shots. Nothing on those. This is the first time we're having a fight over here, I think. He's running, he's running. He threw a grenade. That one was a 72. So that's about the limit of the range of this weapon, I suppose. He's gonna show up right here. I'm gonna throw smoke on it just in case. He should still be able to see me on the radar, so it's not like I'm tricking him or anything. 74, 71. Might as well pick it up, I guess.
1 minute left. You're leading.
Do that just to get him off of me, because I felt like if he pushed me with that SMG I was gonna die. He's on the right now.
You're leading. Hold fast.
Unfortunately for him, he crashed into that.
This is it. 10 seconds.
Oh no! I was hoping my smoke was gonna hit him. I got you, Reforged. I'll let him know here in a second. Match is over.
Win, I call it a massacre. You can fight by my side anytime, Guardian.
That was tough.
Yeah, I was scared every time, man. Every time I saw that sniper, I was like, yikes!
Yeah. Oh man, that was good though. Jeepers creepers.
One of the other guys that added me that is a regular, watches my stream like pretty much every time I jump on. The guy I was telling you about, he said he wanted to add you.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I'll read it. Well, you can see it on the YouTube, but he says, have this guy add me. I like good last gen players. His name is, on here it's State Farm Agent, but let me see if it's got any spaces in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's State Farm Agent spaced out. Yeah, he's good, man. I played him last time. He was able to beat me up quite a bit. But also he's a real PC player, plays on mouse and keyboard. Unlike me. Yeah. No, I grew up on controllers.
Way, bro. I wasn't picking on you.
No. It's because I get it from everybody, you know. They're like, you need to switch to mouse and keyboard, and I'm like, I just suck. Oh, he says he's on a Series X, so never mind. I thought he was a PC player. No, but he beat me up last time pretty good.
Yeah, man. Console has that crazy aim assist. Definitely helps.
I mean, it definitely, even controller on, I don't think it's, because I've played it on the Series S, and it feels the same to me. He says he's decent. He says that I'm decent, man, to just being humble. I mean, of course there are like I don't know. It's hard for me to tell, of course, like how good a player is, because I'm very run of the mill. To see like a really good player and then a player that's even better than them, where they could see the difference between each other, I probably couldn't.
Right,
They'd probably
yeah.
just both seem crazy good to me.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah, but his name is State Farm Agent. Set to Adam.
Yeah.
And then he can see your
What's
name right
his-
here as well. It's Chill Gameplay 7616 if you want to add
Yeah,
him.
tell me the last four for the hashtag.
Let me see, because I just have him here. Let me, if I click on him, it should show me right. Here it is.
Didn't you say he put it in the
Yeah, it's
chat or whatever?
0824.
Okay, good. Let me add him in just a second. Alright, I found him.
You're looking forward to SBMM next season or no?
Looking for what?
Forward to SBMM?
What is that?
Skill-based matchmaking?
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that shit, yeah.
Really? I'm looking forward to it, man.
Bro, just imagine what Trials is gonna be like. You play with anybody that's better than you, you have no chance.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm a solo player. Almost
Well,
exclusively.
regardless, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you play with anybody that's better than you, imagine you make a post someday and you like, need 2 good players for Trials or something. They're both like, I don't know, 2.5 averages in Trials. You won't be able to do anything more or less. Like, not saying you're that bad.
No,
but,
no,
like,
no, I get
more
you.
or less, realistically speaking, it's just gonna be the 2 other guys that are better than you versus 3 people, right? Like,
Yeah.
the game is really coming down to
But
the
SBMM
last thread like
is
that.
only being
Like,
added to sixes quick play.
well, see, exactly, because they'd lose one of their biggest game modes, which is Trials, if they were to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Trials, they've tried a few things. They've tried like loose
Zone
SBMM,
count,
and they've tried like wins matching, right? Where like a team with one a player with 3 wins is only going to play against people with 3 wins. They've tried a few
Right.
things, and I think they're just leaving the old system as is. But they said they're only adding it to Control at the moment. Someone's asking if I'm Pakistani or Indian. I imagine it's just like some random bot, but maybe not. But neither to answer that question. But yeah, they're adding it to quick play, sixes, control. And then they're going to see how it works out, and then they're going to tune it until they get it right, according to them. And then maybe they'll add it to other playlists sometime in the future. But I don't imagine they're going to touch Trials, because I don't think they could. Like, that's where all the
would
hardcore
ruin
players
it.
are.
They would ruin it so badly.
Yeah, I mean, regardless for me, I feel like that wouldn't change much. I'd get stomped regardless.
Oh no, everybody would. Like you'd have 3 KD players purposely dropping their KDs just to shit on 0.3s and 0.4s and 0.8s, you know?
Yeah, or they'd have a throwaway account to
Exactly,
go and,
yeah,
and
exactly.
stomp them for fun or whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what like Control is like now, is like good players go in there and get to just farm everybody else. And then if you're run of the mill like me, then like you can kind of hold your own. But anytime I run into the best player in the lobby, there's a good chance I'm gonna get beat up. You know, so it's either I challenge them to give myself a challenge, or I avoid them to not get farmed.
Alright, we can make this like the last match, because I guarantee you probably want to play other players.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna get off after we're done, because it's 2, man, and I gotta get up early. What time is it over there? You said it's 5 now?
Yep, 5:10. I'm in New York.
Oh dang, where about New York?
I'm in upstate New York.
Oh, I've got family up in Buffalo.
Oh, really nice. That's about an hour away from me.
Oh dang. Yeah, I went out there a couple years ago. It's a good time. Had some good pizza. Yeah, I guess. Can you do like a 10-minute, or is there something between 10 and 20? Because I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah, this is 15 minutes.
All right. What are you gonna be rocking this time, so I can? Because if you're gonna use Shire's, I'll go back to hard light, so we can have a full.
Yeah,
auto.
I feel like that you should like figure that out on your own a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like that'd be fair enough, you know?
Yeah, let's run it.
crumble. You'll find no allies on this battlefield. Fight hard.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Mexican. This guy's gonna try to snipe me from right over here. I was able to hit him once. Not enough to kill him, unfortunately. He's gonna be on the left. Better back up. There he is. I'm gonna try to wombo combo him from here. We'll see if that happens. I did hit him with the grenade. I don't know where he's at though. You got it, man. You got it. Yeah, but I guess with glasses and facial hair and stuff, it's a little bit harder to tell. Maybe if I weren't. Win a prize? I guess the satisfaction of being correct is the best I can do at the moment. Where's he at? Did he throw a smoke over here or something, or is that him? He's right there. Ooh, there's a snipe. Yeah, it's gonna be hard if I can't counter snipe, but I can't. I'm not good enough with the sniper. So I gotta just rely on my long range primary. Is he still there? Looks like he's moved maybe. That might be all he snipes. He threw a grenade, so maybe. I don't see him. No, it was not. That might be. Man, where's he getting all this ammo from? My health is back. He must have mulligan. Or whatever that perk is that gives you your ammo back. He had more green. Yeah, it must be. Next season, they're very quiet about it. So there's, as far as I hear, is it a new dungeon or raid that's coming out, right? But on top of that, they're changing matchmaking for Control to skill-based matchmaking. So only in Control they're going to be doing it. I'll back up just to give him some breathing room. I'm not trying to like meet him at his spawn at all times, you know. He's coming over here. Ooh, that's exciting for a lot of players, I'm sure. No tags on that. I barely tagged him with that. He was able to get out. Yeah, but skill-based matchmaking, I know a lot of people are not looking forward to it. I am personally looking forward to it. Because I like really even matches. Like with this, I know that I've won a couple of these rounds against him, but I've never felt like I've got a clear advantage or like I can play recklessly at all. Like if I play recklessly at all against this guy, he's going to destroy me. And that's what I like, which is why I actually play freelance comp most of the time. But even there, it's a little bit of a wash. Like, there's too much luck in matchmaking, I think. There's a little tag. Let me back up. Where you want to? There he is. Skill based more, but it's if it they no. So that's what they've said, is that they know that a lot of people complained about connection quality back then, and that they're gonna try to do like what they call loose skill based matchmaking, which is they're gonna skill based matchmake, but they're gonna focus on connection quality and as well as, what did they say? Man, that was erratic shooting. As well as wait times per match. You just put a smoke on me. So they said, I can't remember how it was that they prioritized those, but it's not skill based first. They're gonna try to like keep it within a particular margin for skill, and they're gonna focus on the other two things as well. He already ran off. Ooh, he got me. 4-5 right now.
You've lost the lead.
My nose is itchy though. It's a little bit distracting. I shouldn't have reloaded then, I should have just fired at him. Oof. I did not get him with that. Yikes. Good trade there. That was cool. No, not at all. I think it's just maybe dehydration. Because my face has also felt a little bit dry today. CB pushes me. Ooh, no. I thought I'd get him with that grenade, but I couldn't aim too high. I know I needed a little more range on it, but I couldn't aim too high without hitting the ceiling. So we're at 5-7 now. 6 minutes. Heard the invis again. Heard it again. Come on. I'm having too much trouble as soon as I get him weak and he's in between those. Maybe if I fight him from out here. Barely. How are you, man? And also, how'd you find the stream? From the Quake 3 arena.
minutes.
I wonder if he's gonna move to middle or not. He did not so far. We're even, 5 minutes left. Let's see what happens. I'm guessing he's gonna spawn here again. Maybe not. Sounds like I heard an invis on the left. I did. He's running all the way outside, I believe. He's right here behind this wall. Ooh, that grenade! My rewind again really helped me out there. Not like I'm using my shotgun right now, but I might as well try. It's only 2. That's true, man. I shouldn't have been distracted. I'm supposed to be fighting this guy. Here I was reading the comments. Oh no. I feel like maybe entering through here is a mistake, but we'll see. He's on the outside right now. Ooh, hey. How much green ammo has he got? Too much, apparently.
Left. You're in the lead.
I got the first shot on him that time. Oh, you know, fun from another streamer? From another stream? Yeah, that's random, man. That, like, it's not like my stream's popular by any means or anything. Yikes! Oh, I missed. I didn't have enough time to shoot my shotgun. So we're still at tied. We got 2 minutes left. We'll see what happens. I typically don't do well under pressure like this, so we'll see. He's moving left. Can't leave myself open to both directions. He's invis at the moment. I'm pretty sure of it. He's invis now. Throw this over here, just for fun. See him. Good trade there. We're still 1 minute left and we're still at it. You're at work at the moment. Easy night. You're doing a night shift, Reforged. Night shift is rough, man. I've done it before. Many years ago, but always work nights. It's hard, man. I definitely could not do that these days.
30 seconds left. You're leading. Hold fast.
I thought I just saw him over there, but it might. No, I did. Oh, the snipe! Oh no! 11:26 there in check, huh?
It's all or nothing. color is second to me. In a free-for-all, you can't win every time.
Yeah, that one doesn't count, but whatever. I tried.
That's all good. That was good. That was good.
I
That's my
tried,
favorite
man.
map, so it's literally my favorite map. I've been grinding on this map since D1 came out.
Dang. Yeah, I feel like I missed out on a lot on story, man, because I feel like I can't get into the story because it's so, I don't know, sort of lost into time by now. And, you know, like I got in during Beyond Light, but I didn't really start playing too much then. And I felt like the story makes no sense to me, man. I'll just play some PvP, I guess.
Fair enough. I wouldn't recommend going back to D1 because they changed so much. Like, you would just had to have been there.
Yeah, that's too bad. 4 viewers, not including me. I don't know who else is here. Oof. Yeah, man, that was every one of those matches, man. Like I know I like this one. You pulled ahead, and a couple of the other ones I had a little bit of a streak going, but for sure, I don't think it's like a difference of, I don't know. You're definitely at a little bit of a disadvantage playing on an older console, man. If you were definitely a newer console, yeah, you wouldn't have that. The
I'm also
end
playing
latency
on
is
a
different.
60-inch TV too, so.
Yeah, I'm playing on my monitor right now. I usually play on my TV, but I like the variable refresh rate of my monitor, which is cool.
But see, you're just speaking mumbo jumbo to me at this point. I don't know what any of this stuff means.
Yeah, it just
Like
because
frames per minute and like all this mumbo jumbo stuff. If I have an Xbox and an HDMI connects to it, I'm perfectly fine. I don't need to know nothing else.
yeah, I mean the higher the frame rate, you know, the smoother it looks. But newer consoles
See,
have
I
that.
thought all this frame rate stuff was all through your HDMI cord. See, I ain't all that techno-abysmal kind of stuff.
Yeah, no worries, man. But yeah, it definitely, like I don't know, the more I've gotten into it in the last few years, the more, not necessarily like of a snob I am, but definitely an enthusiast, I would say at this point. More just in like, I mean, I do programming, machine learning stuff, engineering stuff, but that's one reason why I have good hardware. But the other bit of it is it's just fun.
Fair enough.
This guy says that on PS5 he doesn't find a difference between 60 and 120 FPS in PvP. Yeah, I mean, I would say like 60 frames per second and 120 frames per second. I would say there's a pretty big difference between 30 and 60, like last gen console and this current gen. But I'd say like above 60, I don't know, feels a little bit smoother, but as far as like input latency and stuff, I don't think there's any difference really, at least that I can tell. I don't feel like I play worse on 60 hertz than I do at 120. But 30 FPS, man, I definitely do struggle. So I think, yeah, I mean,
the whole FPS thing.
Well, the consoles are just, they don't really have an output for it. PCs, obviously, you can have it read you all kinds of metrics and stuff. But otherwise, you'd have to do like a recording of it through a capture card and then check the time, the frame time, the time between frames. But last gen was 30 FPS, except for a few games on the Xbox One X and One S, I think. And then like Series S and Series X both do 60 FPS, or even the Series X can even do 120 FPS. But like I said, not really a difference between them too much. But between 30 and 60, there's a noticeable difference in how smooth it looks and also how quickly it responds to your inputs.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I just like the FreeSync monitor because sometimes, like, I lock my other computer at 60 FPS because the TV can only do 60. But when it deviates from that, and it drops to like 55 for a second, or it jumps to like 63 for a second, it stutters kind of hard in those moments. And with a variable refresh rate monitor, it can fluctuate as much as it wants and it doesn't really stutter, which is what I appreciate. But the thing is, high refresh rate monitors are expensive. If you can find like a pretty cheap, decent one, then it's like kind of worth it. if you play PvP and stuff, but otherwise, meh.
Oh.
What's that? No, I gotta go.
Oh, I'm going to the tower.
Oh, you're
I'm
going
just
to the tower. Oh, I thought I saw. Yeah. No, you're good. What is this? Hand cannons on next gen. Really? Hand cannons on next gen is terrible? When PS5 Pro launches 2023, 2024, I bet everything will run 60 Hz or 120 Hz. Yeah, I think that's more or less true. Cyberpunk, of course, would have to. Everything's dynamic res anyway on consoles. I'm just responding to one of the comments, but I mean, they've run a few benchmarks, which of course comes down to optimization, but they found it to be similar to like a GTX 1070, which is 980 Ti or RTX 3060-ish. Not quite 3060. Just below that, but not quite as low as a 3050. Sony 4K 120 FPS monitor, $900. Yeah, in that price range, I'd rather go for something like a TCL 6 series or a Hisense U7G, which are both 120 Hz variable refresh rate HDR TVs. And of course, they can only do it in 422 chroma subsampling and not in 444, but it's still worth it for the variable refresh rate. And they're both, you can get like a 65-inch or something like that. A TCL for $900 or the Hisense for $750, I think. Something like that. Which would be great, because I like to play from my couch. And then the OLEDs, Linus did a video on the OLED, the LG one, the LG C1, and said that he got burned in on it within a few months just using it daily for random stuff. And for that reason, I'm out. For that reason, I'm out from OLED, man. I can't warrant paying like $2,000 for a TV, as good as it might look and as smooth as it might be, and then have something like burn in. That's just ridiculous. Even though the latency on all those TVs, the three TVs I've mentioned, are all excellent, apparently. The Hisense and the TCL both have under 10 milliseconds end-to-end latency, which is pretty good. This FreeSync monitor, this 165Hz FreeSync monitor from Acer, they've reported it being like 13 or so with FreeSync on and about 6 or something like that without it. But that's end-to-end. What I think I remember the others being the end-to-end, the TVs, but it may not be, and it might actually be like panel response rate, which is still not horrible. Because if panels, like monitors, say that it's 1 millisecond, but then it ends up being like 6, that's only 5 on top of it. If the other ones are like 10, right, and they've only got another 6 on top of it, then you're still only talking about 16, which is only 1 frame at 60 FPS. Yeah, I pay the price as an investment. For sure, I think of it as an investment. I mean, an investment in like your time and your hobby and the way that you choose to relax and stuff, right?
If you haven't already, ADA1 has a really good pair of gauntlets for the hunter.
Oh, really?
Intellect isn't very good, resilience isn't good, but mobility's 10, recovery's 14, discipline's 15, and strength is 14.
You know, I've actually been throwing away anything that's like under 64 stat roll, because I use Destiny 2 armor picker, so I've found the stuff for the exotics that I use, and then and masterwork those, and then pretty much everything else that's under 64 I don't bother keeping, because I like those extra low stat boosts.
Personally, with powerful friends and a masterwork would be beautiful. Because once you put the powerful friends on with the masterwork, you could slap on like a recovery mod or something like that. Mm-hmm. Beautiful stats right there. That'd be 30 mobility and, I don't know, like 24, 25 recovery.
I see. I do have right now Powerful Friends Radiant Light. So I've got plus 20 strength and mobility at the moment.
Yeah, those are the only two that give you plus 10 or 20 or whatever.
Right. Yeah, because I think the other ones that have like what is it? Protective light is actually a stat penalty, right? Oh yeah, it's
Yep,
right. It's right here.
It's strength. There's a strength, resilience, and a discipline penalty.
Yeah, which is rough. I mean, it may be worth it, you know, for sure. Some case scenarios for PvE and stuff, but for PvP, those two constant stats boost.
I usually use those for PvE on Titan, more or less, because my Titan build is 100 discipline, 100 resilience, 100 intellect. And then for PvP, I run with everything is higher than 70 on my Titan. Every stat is above 70.
I guess I could get mine there as well. Better. Because I'm looking at mine right now, and if I were to get mine, I guess to even them out. Yeah, I guess I could get mine all over 70, but I just like, you know, of course, I prioritize my mobility and recovery. So my resilience is laughably low. It's 33.
Yes, I'm here. I mean, I just worried about getting my triple hundreds now, personally. I'm working on getting a PvE build for, like, resilience and that discipline and then recovery, obviously. But my PvE build for Hunter, personally saying, would most definitely be resilience, recovery, and discipline. Because intellect, I mean, you really don't need a high intellect in PvE. Like, by the time you get to the boss, you're going to have a super regardless. Mobility does not matter in PvE at all. Strength, what's that going to benefit at, really?
Your smoke bomb, if you're using what we're using right now, right?
That really depends on what you're doing, though.
Right.
If you really need a smoke bomb, then you'll use it, like, accordingly to what you're going to use it for.
Right, like I've got it at 6, and I'm thinking of giving up a different stat to get a little bit more on it, because it'll, instead of 56 seconds, it would be 50 seconds.
Still, personally, in PvP, I've got to have that 100 intellect. Like, knowing that I know, like, so I play with better players, and then on my own time, I usually, you know, I play by myself quite a bit, like in quick play, whatever.
Right.
I depend on my super half the time. So when I'm playing and the entire team ends up coming up, I'd prefer using my super than just getting shit on by, like, all the weapons and all that, right? So, more or less, in trials, for example, you're with the two better players, just team shoot, and then you get your super ability. Usually I get it back before them, and then they just play based off of my super. That's why.
Oh, right, because they're afraid of it.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I've always considered bumping it up, but I've known, like, up to tier 7, the time reduction is pretty big, but then above 7, it's only minus 2% or something per tier.
See, with intellect, if I were to go down to 92, I'd feel a difference. Like, anything lower than, like, a 98, you feel the difference, because, like, right now it's at 623. If I were to take off all my intellect mods and all that on my super, on my armor and all that, it'd probably be like a solid 80. That'd be like an 8-minute super. It'd be crazy. I couldn't do it.
Mine's 651 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, 651. But I depend a lot on my smoke and my grenade, which is why I've got my grenade at tier 7 and my smoke bomb at tier 6. That way my grenade actually ends up coming in 11 seconds after my smoke bomb. And I've got Frosties on, so I get them even more regularly than that.
You had Frosties? I thought you had Stompies on.
No. I don't use Stompies. Never have.
Stompies are, oh man, they're so good with Hunter.
I've heard, man.
Big fan.
Yeah.
See, I never had Stompies before until Zer sold them, so I grabbed those. It was a terrible roll though. But with that powerful friends, really doesn't make a difference.
Yeah,
so
I've got one that's high resilience, high strength, which is maybe the one you're talking about.
The one from Zer last week?
No, I didn't pick those up. No, these are just some random ones I had sitting in my vault.
Oh no, I just got these from Zer.
Yeah, no, I've had these a long time, and I tried them out a couple times, but Foe Tracer was my main for a long time, and that's what I was on forever until I switched to Frosties.
Fair enough, yeah, Frosties are good.
Also, Reforged mentioned, which I'm sure you know, is that resilience is tied to flinch in PvP these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't rock it just because, I don't know, I'll get flinched. I'll take the flinch and I'll take the losses if I have to, I guess.
Right. Regardless of how much resilience you're gonna have, I don't care if you're running quadruple hundreds and you have 100 resilience, you're still gonna get flinched. Like, I have an adept ISO sniper with snapshot and firmly planted, and then I have one with snapshot and no distractions, right? And both of those perks basically mean that they take away your flinch, but I'm still staring at the ceiling when they body shot me.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So,
it's still true, like when I
I've
was hitting you
played
with Ace, it
100.
seemed like the flinch was real bad
Yep.
for you.
Yo, yeah, regardless. I've
And that's
played
even
with
without the
100
Memento Mori rounds, man. It
resilience.
would have been even worse if I were keeping the Mori rounds with me.
Yeah, I've played with 100 resilience and recovery, and I didn't like it because personally, I feel like three resilience is the exact same thing as fucking 100.
Really?
Personally speaking, yes.
I haven't
Just
tried it.
because-
I think the highest I ever went.
just because the
was
flinch is gonna
5.
be the same. Flinch is the same if you're getting sniped or if you're in your scope when you're getting shot with a pulse rifle or a hand cannon. You're still gonna end up looking at the sky, regardless. Even when you have those perks, like firmly planted, it's literally like while you're being shot at, you don't flinch or whatever. I'll read the perk.
Yeah, the ISO I've got on right now is Perpetual Motion Snapshot, which is not excellent.
Okay.
I do have another one that's firmly planted Snapshot.
Okay.
But I don't have any Adept anything, because like I said, I haven't gone Flawless. But I also haven't played very much Trials at all.
Right, yeah, I saw that earlier.
This guy says 60 resilience and 60 stability with sniper unflinching is, he says no flinch. Well, he said it in less words than that, but. And this other guy says that he doesn't agree that 3 resilience feels the same as 10 from headshot by sniper maybe, but not from primary shot. Yeah, I don't know.
Sniper, you're dead. What?
Well, that's why he's saying, like, obviously, like, it makes no difference if you get headshot by a sniper, but otherwise he thinks it makes a pretty big difference.
I mean, it really depends on your playstyle, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah,
Like,
I can't
personally,
shoot with flinch, man.
I'm a sniper. Like, I love long range, and I like close range with a SMG. So, my resilience is all based on if I land my shots or not. That's I play according to if I get the pick or not. Yeah, no distractions. Aiming with this weapon for a short period reduces flinch. Which is supposed to last for, I think, a solid 5 seconds. You're in the scope.
From when you start ADSing?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. That's a big deal.
Right, exactly. But the thing is, even with this, like, I only have 11 kills with this, right? Compared to my normal ISO 756. And I've had them both for the same amount of time, and I prefer the firmly planted. Like, I genuinely don't see, like, any help with the no distractions at all.
Oh,
Firmly planted, increased accuracy, stability, and handling when firing crouched. Most people, when they're using a sniper, are crouched. Unless you're just, like, a tryhard and you're trying to quick scope, or you're just trying to get a body shot and team shoot or something.
Yeah, I would say you definitely have a lot more play experience than I do. The weapon that I've used forever, like my main weapon, I guess I can count up basically all my kills right now, because I really have only used like Ace, No Time to Explain, and Igneous Hammer. Igneous Hammer is 500, No Time to Explain is 830, so that's 1330, and then plus Ace of Spades, which is 1850, which would make it 3180 in total.
Yeah, which isn't bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
not including my
you're a
shotgun kills,
mixture.
which are
You
800.
really are a mixtures because your main is probably a hand cannon, but when it comes to like those certain maps, like let's say Bannerfall, Disjunction, Vostok, you put that No Time to Explain on. So then you're going from a hand cannon main to a pulse rifle main, and then now that you're so used to them, you kind of take advantage of, okay, so I have Ace of Spades and it has good range, I'm going to use it like a pulse rifle. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get
way.
used to it once I get Mori, and I've treated it a little bit more like Igneous Hammer. If I'm struggling to get my first kills with it, then I'll switch to Igneous Hammer for that extra range right off the bat. but I'm not gonna do it if I'm fighting somebody who's like continuous fire flinching the crap out of me, and in that case I'm gonna play a pulse. And I played DMT for the first time in like, I don't know, since I got it. Like I got it and then I played it a few rounds and then I grabbed it again. I just put it on last night or something. I mean, not a few hours ago, but 24 hours before then. And then I put it on for some survival because the entire other team had DMTs on and I was trying to fight them with hard light. So it wasn't going too well. So I put it on and then we stomped them.
Personally, if you want to get really good with DMT, then do nothing but crouch the entire time you use it. Never stand up and use it. You can't use it like any other scout rifle.
You think so? I haven't tried it.
Because after every shot, you tend to see like you're looking up more and more and more after every shot.
Oh, when you're not seated?
Right. Yeah. But when you're crouched, it's a little bit better, more or less. I mean, you have a little bit more control over the flinch.
More stability, like better stability on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I do appreciate though. I have the moving target one, which is my favorite one, and that's kind of what I.
Okay. Yeah, moving target's not bad on DMT. Personally, I'd prefer Vorpal. That's quote unquote the god role right now is Vorpal. And
yeah, I don't feel like I'm fighting too many supers, or at least I'm not trying to fight any supers with the primary.
Right.
Right, I try to slug shot him every chance I get.
Trials, on the other hand, and you got them long range maps, like for example last
Oh,
week
absolutely right. Yeah, that's true.
That DMT would have been beautiful with Vorpal. Beautiful, like especially with team shots. Even with the short range maps, you can play range. Because a lot of those short range maps, people are just gonna ape you. Still really good. Because Vorpal works when you have overshield too. That's technically still a part of your super.
Let's see. So overshield counts, and so you're able to tear that overshield down pretty fast.
Exactly. Like when you get a res, you know how like it glows or whatever.
Oh yeah. I see what you mean.
2 taps by DMT and shield's gone. Overshield's gone.
Yeah. But as far as the stability goes, I've never felt when I'm firing it like at the fastest rate I can. I haven't felt like I have trouble lining up my shots. I would say when I do, it's because I suck at aiming. Yeah. It's not like a stability problem.
Right. It more or less will be. So get shot at by an auto rifle or an SMG with it, and you're staring at the sky.
Yeah, so I would say when I play GMT though, I really struggle against short range weapons in short range, but I just try not to. I play it on long maps. I play outside, and then if you wanna
get better with close range maps, don't zoom in. Use the big circle.
The big hip fire?
When you don't zoom in. Yep, hip fire, and don't zoom in. When somebody's pushing you, just get out of your scope and just use, there's a big circle, just use that. When people are rushing you, 3 taps to that instantly.
Yeah, I mean, I keep a slug on me just in case, but first and last out doesn't quite have the range that like Chaperone has. But if I do find myself in like not close enough for shotgun range and I am using something long range, like No Time to Explain, or in that rare case, Dead Man's Tale, then I do switch to Shire's Wrath. Or
right. Yeah.
I tried the Summoner. I'm not a big fan. Gnawing Hunger and Shire's
Summoner
Wrath
really is. It's more or less like a full auto messenger. Like you have to use it at a long range weapon. You can't use it like any other auto rifle. Like your hard light, for example, you can't use it the same at all.
Yeah, hard light's not quite like pulse rifle range, but it definitely is like 140, like the end of 140 hand cannon range.
Yeah.
But of course, if I'm fighting against a really good, like, I don't know, god tier 140 or something, then I'm still gonna lose that match. But I use it a lot for like quick play and stuff, and even survival, because I can do like hold down fire for it. To keep somebody from peeking a lane for a little while, because it's got like a 49 round mag.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what's good about it. I really do wish I had the catalyst for it though. Stability is already 80 on it, which is why you can do it.
Yeah, it isn't bad. It isn't bad.
Yeah,
but it was a pain in the ass to get.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting the hard light catalyst, because then I'd get a bump in stability from 80 to 98, which would be pretty solid.
Right.
Like I said, right now I can use it like in 140 hand cannon range, but I feel like not great. It's just like I can use it there, but it's a little bit risky, or it takes me
Oh,
longer
yeah.
to get a kill. But I feel like if I were to get that 98 stability, I'd be able to do that more efficiently.
Yeah, it's a big difference. I mean, personally, I have every single catalyst in the game except for roughly 2 or 3. Oh, hold up, I can go check.
Oh, I didn't even know this. I have the DMT catalyst.
Yeah, it's basically you basically get it for free now since they took the planet away from the
Right.
mission, and yeah.
And that sucks, man. Presage I felt like was a really cool mission.
I by far out of all the exotic missions, I loved Hawkmoon the most. I have almost 3,000 completions in that, just because each week I wanted to get a new role.
Mm-hmm.
But I never used hand cannons though. But I loved the mission. You know, going to see all the birds and all that nice jazz. So I'm missing three exotics. Teraba, Divinity, and then the exotic Glaive.
Dang, yeah, I'm missing quite a lot, I'm sure.
And
I haven't bothered to look at it, but there's a lot of stuff, especially anything from like a raid or a dungeon or anything like that, any sort of special activity to get. I haven't gotten a single one. Yeah, I've got 118 of 394, so I'm way behind. But yeah, as far as stability on 120s, like I can hit almost every headshot I feel like with my Igneous Hammer, but I'm not also worried about like spatial awareness and stuff. When I'm just fighting 1v1, I feel like I can hit most of my headshots with it. And then the same thing with DMT, and what I noticed between both of them, of course, is they're both 120s, and I have moving target on both of them.
Right.
So that's definitely helped me. It increased movement, of course, speed, and target acquisition when moving while aiming down sights. So that strafe speed increase is obviously useful when you're dueling, but the increased target acquisition, of course, is just a little more aim assist on it. But I think also just even though I don't have like superb high stability on either one, they're both 45, because they only fire at 120, that's plenty of time to line up your next shot. I feel like where like
Exactly.
Ace,
I agree.
Ace, even though the stability isn't horrible, it's not excellent, it's 50, which should be better, right? But it's so much harder to line up that next shot in time to pull the trigger right away. I feel like I have to fire it at 120 rate almost. Otherwise I'm gonna miss my shots. This guy says he needs to 1v1 you because you seem like an interesting player.
He said he's on the Xbox, right?
Yeah, he says he's on Xbox current gen.
Is he online right now?
Well, he's watching the stream right now, so I'm sure you can jump on. He's listening to the stream right now, so. Did you add him? Did you send him the request?
Yeah, I added him.
If I don't like Destiny Zombie, somebody's asking. I do, but I don't know. I feel like listening to something else once in a while. What I'm listening to right now is just like some copyright-free Darkwave stuff. I'd much rather be listening to like Crystal Castles or something, but they'd take my YouTube video down. So.
One more question. Is the clan that you're in like super active?
No, it's just my clan.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind. I'm not about to do that to you. I was about to say, I made my own clan and I'm trying to get some people in here. I only got 3 of my personal friends in here.
You know what you could do is go play the intro mission if you have an empty character. If not, make an empty account and then add that account to your clan and then send invites to the noobs from there. Of course, like a lot of the noobs are going to drop off and not play more than like a week or something, but some of them will stay. Like I've got like
See, I'm
2 or 3
looking for
guys.
like PvP players more or less because the 3 buddies that I have are like big raiders and big people that are like solo dungeon, solo grandmaster, you know.
Oh, he says he's off for work in 45 minutes.
Sounds good.
State Farm agent says. State Farm agent. Some people have hilarious names.
Dude, it would actually be funny if you worked at State Farm.
Oh, that would be.
Imagine.
That's true. This dude's at work right now.
Do you remember that commercial? It was the husband and the wife, and the husband was on the phone with State Farm, and she takes the phone, and he's like,
He's like, who is this?
She's like, who is this? And he's like, it's Jake from State Farm. And she takes the phone. Well, she sounds hideous.
Yeah.
He's a guy, so, dude, best commercial ever.
And she says, what are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
Khakis.
She sounds hideous. Yeah, dude, it was, oh man, it's great.
Yeah. You don't really see commercials anymore, you just see ads.
Yeah.
Which are not exactly the same thing.
Exactly. Bring back the old good ads and fucking commercial shit.
Underway.
Yeah, I feel like...
I want to see the puppy monkey baby thing one more time on TV.
No, I don't.
Do you remember that?
I don't. I do remember it. I don't want to see it anymore.
It was a Super Bowl ad.
Yeah.
And it was for Kickstart. It was literally a puppy, a monkey, and a baby like creature that they made. It was ugly, but it was funny.
He says his Titan is dressed like a
look
State
it up
Farm
on
agent.
What?
He says
What's
his
that?
Titan is dressed like a State Farm agent.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah. No, I would say like I'm a little too casual of a player to really have high hopes of getting good at Destiny. I do of course try like when I was playing against you, I'm obviously trying to win. I'm trying to use my best tactics and make sure I'm hitting my shots. I'm not like playing recklessly by any means, otherwise I'll just get stomped. I don't play like that in sixes so much because it's like whatever. The match is not going to be won or lost by my performance so much. And when I'm playing like seriously or when I'm playing casually, there's not a big difference. Like I'm still only at the skill level that I'm at. It's just I might peak when I shouldn't, or I might challenge a weapon at not optimal range, and I don't know. It'll make a small difference. Like a difference that is meaningful maybe to my own personal performance, but not to the match overall. Typically the match is like 150 to 80 anyway, one way or the other.
Fair enough.
Also Zur is here somewhere, right? Not at the tower.
No, EDZ.
EDZ. Right. Yeah, I don't need to see him right now, but I am, however, low. He says red shirt and khakis. I didn't even realize that.
That's the State Farm uniform.
Yeah. Yeah, because I played with him last time, like I said, but I didn't recognize that. I was just worried about getting stomped in our 1v1. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I just play a little too casually to expect to get good when you consider like people have been playing since Destiny 1. And some people play like, I don't know, like 100 hours a week or something like that or more. And I can't do that. I don't have the time for it. I don't enjoy the game when I play that much.
Right. The only time that I'm really playing well over when I should be is like when I'm grinding for something new. Like, for example, the new dungeon, I've had no luck getting anything. I only want one thing, and it's the Storm Chaser. It's the linear fusion rifle that shoots the 3-round burst. That's all I want out of the entire thing, but I've had no luck getting it.
Which dungeon is it?
That's the only reason why. It's the new dungeon. I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called.
Is it Duality, the one that came with the?
Yeah,
30th?
Duality. Yeah.
Yeah, I also did it. I was roped into it by one of my students. He was like, "Hey, we need an extra for Duality," and I was like, "Sure." I don't do any PvE stuff, and I probably don't have a good loadout for it, and I suck, but sure.
No, dude, SMG and like a grenade launcher, and you're fine.
Yeah, I just used Witherhoard and Shiras, and
that's exactly.
I actually ended up switching to Gnawing Hunger though, because there's subsistence on it.
See, with PvE, perks literally don't even matter at that point. The only thing that I look at perks for is PvP. Like that's where really they only matter, to be honest with you. You're killing ads. Why do you need a perk to set? That's how I look at it.
Just I guess for reload purposes, it's more of a nuisance than anything. But like I used Miner Spec, and then it's got subsistence on it, so I was able to clear a few more ads per magazine, and then that way I don't have to worry about my reloader mod as much.
Personally, if I'm trying to like kill a whole bunch of ads, or like more than, you know, what Wither Horde or an SMG would, I switched to like Trinity Ghoul or something like that, or Trespasser, how it's got the perk activating, you know, it electrocutes everything around it. You know, Taku's bow. Whole 9 yards.
Destiny putting on all these invisible walls. I feel like I wish I could be a little more connected to the story because it would make the game more fun for me and it would make me feel compelled to play PvE. More enticed.
See, personally, if I were you, I would download Destiny 1 again, get a little idea, you know, like go complete the story mode and then compare it to the Destiny 2 story mode, and you'll see the difference. Like, there's a huge difference between the 2 story modes. They've changed it so much.
Yeah, I feel like this is, I don't know, bounties and add clear and then a boss.
Yeah.
And then the one that I did like playing was Forsaken, but that's gone now.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Because even though that was like, it doesn't explain everything else, it was one at least self-contained story that's not Shadowkeep, because Shadowkeep is just like, dude, 7,000 bounties on the moon.
Exactly.
But, you know, Forsaken didn't feel like that, even though it is. Like, the bounties are go kill this guy, and now go kill this other guy. But each of the battles was somewhat unique. So that made it a little bit different, and of course the story behind Cade for all of it. Especially when you consider, like, not just Cade, who the character was, but the lore behind Cade, and, like, his kid and stuff. Yeah. The story feels a little more meaningful than, like, I don't know, a lot of the other stuff that I've tried playing PvE stuff because my friend is a PvE main, and I'm just like, I don't know these characters, I don't know the story, like, why does this person seeking this particular outcome, and why are we involved, and what does this achieve? It just feels like nothing, so I just play PvP.
I'm gonna make fast travel to where 88-1 is, and I'll show you where these where the lawnmowers are.
Lawnmowers?
Let you go. Yeah, there's a little cheesy, sneaky spot where there's lawnmowers.
Alright, let's check out
I call them lawnmowers. Like,
John Deere or Craftsman, or who makes these things?
It's just some random Bungie thing. Just go up those stairs all the way up here.
Right, it definitely would be proprietary from Bungie, huh?
Yeah, literally.
Where?
Jump to this little silver thing over here. A mantle onto it. Yeah, that thing right on top of you. Yep. There you go. Then you're gonna jump over here. I just missed it. Don't miss it.
Onto that silver box sort of thing?
Yeah, that silver box thing, yep. Just try to, like, mantle onto it.
Ooh.
Ah!
Missed it. Bumped my head there. We saved Saint in the Sundial season. Alright.
Alright, I got it.
Where should I jump from? From, like, back here?
No. Get over that little bump right there. Yeah, jump. You go over. Alright, yeah, from there, get, like, a running start. Back up a little bit. Alright, yeah, just run and, like, try to jump over here.
Oh, keep bumping my head there. No!
Yeah, keep bumping your head there.
Because somebody said Saint 14 standing in that spot for the last 4 years feeding pigeons constantly.
I'm surprised the pigeons aren't fat right now. I'll show you that.
Oh, I made it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'll wait for you here.
Watch me not be able to make it, no? Oh, come on. Come on. What are the chances? Alright, follow me. Alright, crouch, and then just come down here.
Oh, I almost didn't make it, and I almost fell down there instead.
Alright, jump over these.
The hell is this place?
We're gonna come down here. Crouch. Walk down here. And then you got these big ass lawnmowers.
What?
And they kind of look like Roombas. Yeah. Isn't it cool?
I've never ever even heard of this place.
Alright, I can show you how to get behind the vaults too. Actually, you know what? I'll show you a couple different things real quick if you're down to stick around a little bit longer.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I feel like when am I ever gonna see these things otherwise?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cheeses and stuff like that. Oh, that's right, you didn't play D1. I was about to say we can go into where the future war cult clan person used to be. Used to have little factions in the game. But they ended up killing them all off, unfortunately.
Yeah, my friend tells me that even though I didn't play D1, if they would have kept Red War, I would have understood more about the game.
Exactly, I agree. To be honest with you, they should have just kept D1 and then just like added on the story, because they went from the end of D1 into something that like kind of didn't make sense, if that makes kind of sense.
Let's see.
So here's the vaults right here. Right here, those are the vaults right there. You can't like access them, but these are the vaults.
That's pretty cool. Oh, and I can investigate something here.
Yeah, right over here.
Oh, this thing.
The last login on this terminal was from Banshee44, but he tried and failed so many logins as Banshee41 that it locked him out. All those reboots might have finally gotten to
And
him.
you can come over here, I'll show you how to get all up in the vents and all that nice jazz. So just remember this thing right here, okay? Alright?
Uh-huh.
Just remember that. Okay, just remember that.
The little Nintendo DS thing? With the iPad?
No, the like the actual thing. Alright, this is the old future war cult place.
What the heck is this
Like
place?
for we used to have factions. You see this big F right here?
Uh-huh.
The future war cult. And then they got like ornaments and all that, you know. I don't know if you've seen the big cape that has an F on the back of it. Or
I
like,
think I have.
Or like my cloak, like you see the black fit, how it's like that black and yellow or white circle.
Mm-hmm.
That's Dead Orbit. Dead Orbit was a faction. Then you had New Monarch. Let me see if I can actually remember how to do this correctly.
They say sure D2 looks better than D1, but they paid a big price for it. From all that stuff being removed and...
Okay, we gotta get up there. So,
Also, somebody said, I can't believe I'm watching two grown men jump around the tower. And then another guy said, fun, this is normal. This is normal Destiny behavior.
he's
true.
not wrong.
This is like 50% of playtime, right?
Usually, yeah.
Sometimes that's all
Oh,
I
I
do is
missed
I
it.
log in and then I jump around the tower.
Try to jump around that corner.
On that platform over there?
Yeah. If you can.
And then there's a staircase right here, right here.
Don't move after that. Let me make it over to you real quick.
Alright, do I jump off?
No, don't jump off. Don't jump off.
No, I'm just trolling, man.
Oh, come on, I completely missed the ledge right there. At this rate, you could have found it by yourself. That's kind of tough.
I mean, I didn't know about this place, so...
Right, no, I meant like the amount of time it's taking me to get over to you.
I like the detail of like these vent slats being a little bit misshapen and warped.
Yeah, they put a lot of work and design into this. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot I like about Destiny 2. It's just I just wish I could connect to the story a little bit better.
Alright, so this is the beginning of events.
Oh.
There's another thing you can investigate right there, but we'll come back to that.
I'm gonna investigate it anyway.
Here's a little, you know, boardroom area. You know, in D1 there used to be a place where they called it the Hunter's Cove, where you can go down and you can like go to a little jukebox and play music and all that. This is like kind of what it reminds me of.
Oh yeah, it's like a little club in here.
Yeah. All right.
With this Daito or whatever this thing is.
All right, we're about to jump down this right here. Come on. All right, remember this? Oh. Look,
Oh yeah,
right here.
this is where we
Remember that?
were.
Yep. And if you come back.
Yeah, look, here's
here
the
are
Nintendo
these.
DS I was talking about.
Yeah, this is a quote-unquote Banshee's workshop back here. Hold up, I think it's more over here. Yeah, this is like all Banshee's workshop, more or less. Don't ask me why it's all over here, but it is. Let's see. I gotta remember what else there is. I know there's more stuff. Think. Anything's here. Okay, so basically, I think that's the only frontier.
Oh, I got stuck. Oh, I got at it.
So let's see. Yeah, that's about it. And then if you come over here, it's the same things that we were looking at.
Oh yeah, they're working on.
They're actually all built together. I mean, they're actually ships. But yeah, it's the same things over here as well that they're working on. I like to call them, you know, lawnmowers because they kind of look like a lawnmower. Do you know about the floor's lava thing?
Oh yeah, I have done that.
You do? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I can remember it, I can show you how to do it properly. And then you can kind of get out of the map and do something.
Yeah, I've tried jumping all over the place, like across to this roof over here, and the staircase that's way back there and stuff like that. But most of that stuff's all invisible walls, you know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice. Okay, so let's see. Oh, you can't get up there no more? What? That's crazy. Oh no! They nerfed
Oh, you're
it.
stuck.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah, I've tried jumping over to a lot of different places and it just kills me.
You're joking.
Oh, it spawned you there.
That's actually crazy. Well, let's see. Well, quote-unquote, one of the hardest activities to do in the entire tower is to get on top of this banner right over here next to me.
Let's see where you're at.
This big, tall banner right here.
Uh-huh.
One of the hardest banners to get on top of.
You're supposed to get on it from here?
It doesn't matter how you do it, but it's one of the hardest banners to get on top of. The hardest thing to do.
Alright, I'm doing it right now. I'm knocking it out right now. First try.
First try? Alright, let's see it.
Oh no, Friday's over, right? There's no such thing as first try Saturdays or whatever. Oof, that's tall. That's really tall. You're supposed to get up here, I'm guessing. and then jump
You
from
can't.
there.
You can't get up it. Let me show you a little secret.
Nope.
Up on top of this, and then jump on it. This little light thing right here. Stand on top of this. Like this. Oh, get on top of it. Yeah, just get on top of that. Just don't completely miss it. Ooh. There you go. And then you should be able to mantle onto it, if not, make it completely.
Oh.
Oh man, that was close. Alright, let me see if I can actually make
I
it.
think I wasn't able to get a sprint maybe going.
Oh, that's possible, yeah.
Like I tried to, I clicked it, but I don't know if it worked or not.
Even undated computer languages are rich in temporal information.
Yeah, but I'm sure you can tell, like, I don't know, I haven't been playing a ton of time and I only play on controller, but, you know, I've gotten pretty decent at PvP because it's the bulk of what I do when I play Destiny. Like, I don't really do anything else.
Yeah, don't be like me and just jump completely off the map.
No. Okay, maybe. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna make it this time for real. This is Destiny. Damn you! I was supposed to go to bed. Here I am. Here I'm trying to jump on a banner.
That's actually kind of funny.
But you know, if you haven't done stuff like that, you haven't played Destiny.
Thanks. You gotta like bypass all the fusion mains and all the nasty PvP players, and you know, just try to jump on top of a banner in a tower.
Exactly. Alright, here I am. I'm gonna try again. Here goes. Oh no. I remember getting all the seasonal effects one time. Casual SMG enjoyer. Jump up those boxes.
That's it.
Thanks. I hope that wasn't too loud over the mic.
No, you good. So have you completed most of the dungeons?
No, I only did duality when I got roped into it. That's it.
Bro. You got the 30th anniversary pack?
Yep. I know, like, what do I even have it for, huh?
What are the chances of you possibly staying up another 30 minutes?
A nil, man. I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna be in trouble.
Oh man, I was about to say I'll get you a really good hand cannon and shotgun. Ice Luna and Matador 64.
You know, I've heard those are good.
Or frick, what's it called? Wow, I cannot think right now.
I'm wondering if Chill
What?
is ready to get cross-mapped with a SMG.
Cross-mapped with an SMG. Grasp of Avarice Dungeon, that's what it's called.
Yeah, I've only ever heard of it. Like I said, I haven't played much of any PvE
There's
stuff.
Eternity's a lot of fun too. It's like a game show that Zer hosts.
Oh, I did do that actually. I did it a few times.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
The only thing I really wanted from that is the Wastelander. I know the BXR is pretty good too.
Yep.
But
Everybody calls it the Battler. Don't ask me why, but they do.
that's what it's called, right? Is the BXR Battler or BX?
Yeah, it's called the BXR Battle.
Right.
I don't know. Everybody just calls it the Battler or the Battle Rifle because you know it's a Halo weapon. I'm pretty sure in Halo it's called the Battle Rifle.
right? Because it's the battle rifle from Halo.
Right.
So close, yet so far. Maybe I put my
I used
stompies
to
on. I don't know if they
try
make a
to-
difference at the tower.
Not really. I guess just gotta try it too.
Yeah, but as I was saying, I'm sure you can tell. Like, even though I'm not, I don't know, I'm not as long. I'm not a super long time veteran. I'm comfortable with the weapons that I use.
Yeah, because you know that's what you started playing with, right?
Right. It's what I've been playing with since the beginning, pretty much, and that's like 90% of the time that I spend in Destiny is PvP. So,
Fair enough,
you know,
yeah.
I'd hope I'd get to be less garbage than I used to be by now.
So only room for improvement.
Yeah. I still wonder how people get to being really good players, though.
They just when you go on LFG and you go on the Crucible stuff, just look for scrims. It's usually just 3v3 1v1s basically, and it's usually only hand cannons and snipers. Like fusions aren't allowed. It helps you better, like your in-game accuracy, and I don't know, gets you to play with really good players. You know, that's what people do. Besides trials, like warm up for trials all week, is usually scrims. So like what you were doing earlier, doing like 1v1s, same thing, but you just say scrims, bring your own team.
Somebody said get farmed by unbrokens or flawless. Yeah, I've done that plenty. It hasn't helped me. Did you know this quickness from Floor's Lava actually is on a timer?
Couldn't be.
It goes away after, I don't know, some odd minutes. I didn't know that before, but then I finished it and then I stuck around too long and then it went away.
Oh, I mean, if you die, it goes away.
Right, but even if you don't die, if you just
I think
stick around
someone
long enough,
stole
it'll go
these
away.
supplies from New Monarchy. References
I think
in the
it's if
logs
you don't
to
move,
following
it goes away. Like deactivates if you don't
I wonder what
move.
that means.
Oh, I'll have to try
I
that.
mean, it is called quickness for a reason. It's not called slowness. You're not just standing in one spot.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people are not looking forward to SBMM. I am. I am just because quick play that are less mercies and less like 150 to 70s would be cool. I like the way
See,
that
personally-
like comp plays a lot of the time. Not all the time,
Right.
because you still get
Right,
lopsided
see,
matches.
That's the thing, though. Everybody thinks it's gonna be, you know, like comp or whatever. Like you're gonna play nothing but good players. But at the end of the day, it's gonna most likely be the exact opposite. Nobody's gonna want to play it, except for like 4.0s, and like you'll never get into matchmaking. Like people will play it for like the first week or two because they're gonna add like probably new weapons to it or something like that. But literally once they farm it to get those weapons, it's gonna die so quickly. Just like
Yeah.
that Iron Banner when they made it Rift.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was in it, but literally just to get the new seal, the new weapons, that was it.
Yeah, they said that they're aiming for like matches to be like a 10-point difference, and for like 80 or 85% of matches to end at somebody reaching 150. So they expect it to be 150 to 140, and that the difference between the best player to the worst player is a difference of 10 kills.
Yeah, no, it's.
I don't know how
'cause
I
you're
don't know
gonna have
how they plan to do that, because they said that they're gonna try to also make sure to keep matchmaking times down, as well as making sure the connection is good. That's a lot to juggle. I don't know how they would do that, but I'm looking forward to seeing. Like, I hope it works out well. You know, I'm like hopeful at least.
I don't know. There's a lot of people complaining about it already. Like a lot of people don't want to see it.
Right, but they said that they've had more complaints about PvP now, that there's no SBMM at all. than they
just
did
think
before.
that once they see that it's there's going to be even more complaints. Like, there's always going to be complaints about a game. Don't get me wrong. But once they realize, because this game is already like falling apart because of some people and their loadouts and just, you know, the way they're always having bugs and all these issues. Just imagine if there's lobbies where, like, you go into a 6-sec, for example, and you say, oh yeah, I want 2.0s, and you're like a negative player. You're gonna get absolutely destroyed in Crucible. Like, you can't even play with your friends more or less anymore. Like, my friends are top 500 in trials, so average KD normal game is like 3.0s and above. I can't play with them if it comes to that, because they're gonna want to play that, but I won't. Like, where's the fun in that, you know?
But I'd
I'm
say
just gonna get shit
that's
on.
how quick play is, at least now on PC. Even like the best players are in the games with the worst players as well. There is no like zero skill-based matchmaking. The only thing they try to do is they try to balance.
Console. See, so many good players are on console. So many good players are on PC. The thing is, PC kind of already has their own, like, level-based matchmaking in a way, you know? Like, you're gonna have those handful of really good players on each team, and then you're gonna have the shit players. On console, it's either you get one or the other. You don't get both. If that makes sense. It's either you run into a 6-stack, or you get into 6 randoms, and 3 of them are going to be really sweaty, and the rest are going to be absolute trash. Like, that's just already the lobbies. So they should just keep it as is and just keep on patching bugs and making it, you know, less fusion-mained weapons, and, you know, go patch Omni Oculus.
I just want, I don't know, sweaty lobbies that are hard to win but also winnable. Like,
Right.
like when I get survival games where it goes 4-3 or 3-4, I really enjoy those sort of matches regardless of whether I win or lose. And I feel like in quick play, it's like, it doesn't matter what I do, man. I could like spin in a circle the whole match, or I could go out and play real campy, or I could play like an Abe. Like, it makes no difference to the match, because the match is decided by how many slayers a team has, and then how many, like, pretty much how much fodder each team has.
Yeah.
And then, like, right now,
personally speaking, they have so many issues with Crucible already that they shouldn't have to make something like that right now. But they also have so many other things right now in the game that they could do. Like, with our ships, we should be able to go inside of our ships and customize them how we want. Like, with our sparrows, we should be able to customize, like, lights and, like, be able to change, like, certain parts on the sparrow or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many different things in this game. Like, for example, we have ornaments now. We have ornaments on weapons and armor and all that nice jazz. Why can't there be ornaments for ships? There's only shaders. You know what I mean? Like, why can't you, like, throw a party in your ship, invite your friends into your ship, or have more than one person on the sparrow? You know, bring back, like, a competitive ship racing or something like that, you know? Like, things that people wouldn't expect but would still be fun for, you know, those people that play this game for fun, and not for, like, you know, oh, let me just shit on some kids, 3-stack Omni Oculus fusions, load of wolves, and we make these kids cry and regret.
oh, that's
playing
another thing, is that they're gonna try to match only stacked teams against stacked teams
I don't see that happening.
instead of stacked teams versus randoms.
Genuinely speaking, knowing Bungie and playing their game for so long, I genuinely don't see that happening. I really don't.
I mean, developers can definitely do it. Programming is just programming, you know, but
No, I know they could do it, but at the same time, Bungie is with Sony now. And
Right.
knowing Sony and Bungie's both backgrounds, they're not good when it comes to staying to their word. They kind of, like, go beyond and past and do their own thing afterwards. They ask for advice, and then they usually do the exact opposite. Like, half of the DLCs that we played. Like, they'll give you, like, small hints and ideas and, like, ask for opinions, what it should be, and do the exact opposite. Like, in D1, your clan-based was supposed to be off of factions, right? Like, there's clans in D1, but when they released Destiny 1, they were saying there's going to be these factions, and each faction is going to be your clan leader, and you have to, you know, try to invite as many people and build a community based off of those 3 factions. Now you only have your own clan, and you go all to one lady, and there's only like 4 or 5 different things that you can do to really get gear, right? With those factions, they had their own loadouts. You know what I mean? Like, in Crucible, like, you know, you can get engrams and get those loadouts. Now from that clan lady, you know, you get, oh, let me get
Some random ass legendary.
some random ass shit. Exactly. They had their own like labeled weapons, like Dead Orbit. They had their own scout rifles, their own shotguns, like labeled. You know what I mean? Like Trials of Osiris, they had their own weapons. You know, Iron Banner. Factions had all of their same stuff too. It was a competition, really. Like everybody would argue, oh, you know, this faction's better than that one or whatever. At the end of the day, none of them are really better than the other. It's just it comes down to who looks cooler, more or less. Which guy looks cooler? How many clanmates can I get in here before next season comes out or something? You know, back when the game was actually fun and an actual competition, not, you know, just nothing but sweats that make you not want to play the game anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like I would say like last season or earlier in the season, anywhere really at like when there's a high player count, it's not uncommon for me to end up like first or second place on my team in a match. But I'd say nowadays less so, because of course there are like less players in general, and the people that still regularly play PvP are sweats for sure.
Yes.
Right.
But even then, like there's usually enough new players or just kind of like lower skill players that like I don't end up with a negative KD unless my team gets absolutely stomped.
Right.
Like in those cases I will sometimes. Oh yeah, let me add you. Like in those cases I will at times end up with a negative KD, but typically I don't, which is why I actually average 1.5, even though right now it says 1.45, but I had some family visiting and I let them play on my account.
That's probably just your seasonal KD right now.
Yeah, that's my seasonal,
Like
right?
lifetime KD is really what people look at the most.
Yeah, no, mine's
Like in
mine's
trials
horrible
right
because
now.
I've gotten better every season so far.
Right. Yeah, people really could care less about seasonal. They're always looking at lifetime.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it. I just use it as like a metric of like, am I getting better or am I not getting better?
See, personally, I've always been a negative player when it came to any shooting game, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let like a number determine if I'm good at the game or not. Like the thing is, you're setting a standard that makes no sense. Why would you want to play a game based on one number? That shouldn't determine that you're a good player or not. You know, like if you die 30 times in a match, okay, I'm not good at this game. Let me try something different. You know, right? That kind of makes sense. And then if you're a good player, oh, I can get 20 plus kills every single game, or I can get a 10 kill streak. Okay, I'm good at the game. It's just common sense, more or less.
Yeah, I just for sure, like when I started playing and I was like negative every match, and I worked my way up from like, because I started playing Crucible immediately. Like I said, the story didn't speak to me at all. Like there was nothing there for me, so I just jumped into PvP right away. And I like when I started, of course, I was like 0.4, and then I worked my way up to 0.6 by the end of the season or something, and then the next season I got up to like 0.8 or something like that, and then finally last season I was up to like 1, and then these days I'm around 1.5. But I also don't quit losing matches, which of course, like if I were to quit matches that are obviously lost, like where my team's getting stomped right out of the gate, I'm probably gonna end up with a bad KD this match. I probably would even be higher, but whatever, man. It's just play the match, you know. Try to get some kills. This match will end, and then you just play the next match.
See, personally, when it comes down to like if I'm in a team and we go against another good team and score's already like 30-5, I'm going to leave, because at the end of the day, if it's already 30-5 and you wait a little bit longer and you haven't even hit double digits yet, I don't see a point. Like if you're not working good with the 5 other players that are in a stack with you, I really gotta see a purpose.
Yeah, I don't know. I try to win obviously in matches that, well, from like beginning to end, unless it's a match that's obviously lost like that. At which point I'm just like, I'm trying to find people to have gunfights with and trying to beat them at it. And so it doesn't really matter to me whether the match is won or lost, but it does definitely suck when it's like your whole team is dead all the time, and so you end up fighting like 3 or 4 people at a time, and so you can't do anything. In which case I try to play a little more carefully, or I try to use my smoke a little better, or I try to use my grenade a little better, or I try to trick people with my invis a little bit better. Like I see that as opportunities to have sort of 1v3 practice. Even though I'm not good enough, of course, to be doing 1v3s or anything. It's just a little bit of like when the odds are stacked against you, sort of practice.
Yeah.
Where like other matches when my team is absolutely slaying and the other team is totally dead, it's just boring. Like there's nobody to kill. And then when the match is pretty even, that's when, I don't know, you get a more of a mixture of like awareness of like where everybody is, and make sure you're not being shot from a lane on your left side or something like that.
Yeah. Personally, anything that isn't threes, you should obviously you gotta rely on a team as well, because you can't just 1v5 everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why like if I go into control and my team is garbage, personally I don't want to stay, because if I'm the only good player there, what do I look like 1v5ing people? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that shouldn't be the case, because Bungie put out a game, they made a game where you can go, it'd be a 6v6, and if it's just not fair, then what's the point in continuing to play said match? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's what they say is their
two
argument for
players.
SBMM in the first place, is for match fairness. That's the whole point. Is that like to
See,
avoid mercies and lopsided matches.
But they already have that though. They have that with trials and with comp. That's literally basically what it is already. Like to an extent, you know what I mean? Like some week, like every week in trials it changes. Some weeks it's card, some weeks it's elo, some weeks it's never been KD yet. Some weeks it's wins, some weeks it's elo. It's all over the place. Like games played this week, like.
Yeah, they do definitely try out different things, and I would say survival has the best one so far. But even in survival, because the player base is so low, it's like it's hard to find even good matches there.
At the beginning of the season, so many people just hit that 5,500 and then just don't play it again.
Yeah, or they wait until the end of the season and then go stomp everybody that's still at the bottom.
Exactly.
But that's the hope. You know, we'll see how it turns out. I mean, it might be dog water, and then they have to go back to the drawing board and stuff, because a lot of people I know are worried about that. But with Control being the biggest, most populated playlist, it gives them enough time to like try to work on making it work before the player base is totally gone. Because I think they have to do something at this point, because something like, I don't know, like 20 to 30% of Destiny players like play PvE nowadays, and that's like that play PvP at all, where like the rest of them don't even bother playing PvP, which is already like abysmal numbers, especially when you consider like a week after Witch Queen the numbers were already down to like 35,000 players concurring.
Yeah, they lost a lot of players. This
guy said, "Oh my god, he's still in the tower." Yeah, I wasn't planning on staying on, but we're just getting on this, good conversation.
I mean, a lot of people are leaving this game, genuinely speaking, because of a broken meta right now.
Yeah.
Like, one of the biggest issues is because of how broken some of these exotics are. Like, you got an exotic on a Titan that can one-shot melee. On a Hunter, you have a chest piece that makes you go invisible for 8 seconds. 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. And then you can take advantage of that. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, but the only thing is that they did nerf invis as a result.
No, they nerfed invis from your super. They nerfed invis as a super. They never did it with armor pieces. So you get 2 of them, and you can throw them down at the same time.
Right, right,
as you're
right,
trying-
right. But what I was saying is that now you're visible on the radar as if you're crouched, almost. It's like half the speed of crouch, as opposed to being totally
Yeah,
off radar.
it's a timer. It's a timer. Yeah. So basically, you're off the radar for like a couple seconds, and
Right.
then,
And then it
it'll like
blinks.
flash like you're teabagging. Yeah, exactly, like you're crouched.
Right, it does that, and
But
then
still,
also if
in
you
that
jump or
amount
if
of
you start a
time,
sprint, then it shows.
Yeah, and that amount of time, you're already dead. Like realistically, 3 people are all invis because of one guy, and they're invis for, let's say, a whole second. Gives them enough time to find out where you are, go invis again because they get multiple smoke bombs back to back to back to back to back, and you get 2 per throw.
Ooh, and you get true sight, don't you, for a second when you're in the smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't bothered with it.
It's broken.
I did use
It
Graviton
literally
Lance
is
for a little
broken.
bit, but I used a main Foe Tracer, and then this season I switched to Frosties. Hey, State Farm Agent is in. We've been on so long that State Farm Agent is out of work and on Destiny.
That's crazy, bro. What?
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it because I hope that they can fix it because the player base really is very, very low. And I think if more casuals could play PvP, then there'd be more people playing PvP at all, and then they'd feel like they have something to do. Because that's why, like, even though I sucked at PvP, and arguably I suck now, you know, it's what I enjoy in Destiny because the PvE stuff just doesn't do it for me.
Right.
So I think a lot of people want to play PvP, but then like they try it and like just get stomped, and then maybe they'll try it for 3 matches to get their pinnacle, and they get stomped every single round repeatedly, and they're like, "Fuck this, man! I'm not playing PvP."
Yeah, that is a big problem.
Yeah, so I don't know if they can fix it, and if it's because they say it's loose skill-based matchmaking is what it's supposed to be, so that people are like not so far apart that it's like best player in the world and worst player in the world in the same match, so people are just closer in skill. If they can manage that to where like you have, I don't know, 1 KD to 1.5 KDs, and then like all the sub 1 KDs together or something like that.
I feel like when they do that though, if you still go into a stack and you get good players in there, like let's say you ask for 1.5s and you're like maybe a 0.8 or maybe a 1.0. I feel like no matter what KD you are in that, it should vary the KDs as well. So
right, no, so
you
that
get
is what they're going to do.
2.0s and 1.0s and some negatives, it should have those exact same skill matchmaking right there as well. Like regardless of if you have a 0.2, a 1.8, 3.0, let's say an 8.12, regardless, you just started playing, 8.12. You should have one of each of those in this skill-based matchmaking as well.
Yeah, so that's what they're going to try to do is if you're in a team that's variable, then they're going to give you others that are variable as well, and they're going to try to balance them so the averages are about the same, while also taking into account that like players that are in teams typically do better, obviously because of comms, so they're going to try to do teams versus teams when that happens. And if it's like a 2-stack, then they're like maybe they'll put another 2-stack on the other side, maybe not because it's 6s, but if it's like a 5 or 6-stack, they will.
Just get fucking good.
Just get good. Only if it was that easy. Why don't tell Bungie that first. Tell Bungie to get good.
Not my fault that I have to carry shitters. When I play casually, it's not my fault that I casually right now, like the whole team and drop like an 8.0 sometimes. Oh, also you can take a look at my Titan chill.
I did. I just looked at him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
told you, man. I'm a
Let me
State Farm
see real
agent,
quick
man.
before I get out of here.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's funny.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to. I hope it works out well. I hope it's not ass.
That shit is
the
fucking
hope.
trash, dude. They tried it once. It's fucking garbage. I hope they fucking take it out within 2 weeks. I played with SBMM. It is not fun. It is ass.
Yeah, for example, look at what
they
it did to Call of Duty and what do you call it? Battlefield. They had it in Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Wait,
and
did
ruined
you
their
guys play
game.
in Season 9? Did you guys play in Season 9 or 10?
No, I
I've
didn't
been
start
playing
till
since
13 or
came out.
something.
Yeah, season 9 they implemented SBMM. It was the worst fucking thing because you got
Yeah.
people
It
like
it
me
was
up in the
literally gone in like I think
It
a
wasn't.
month.
It wasn't
if
gone
that.
until Shadowkeep.
no,
It
no,
was
they
on-
they
it was
got
on
rid of
before
it
Shadowkeep.
within they got rid of it within 1 week.
Exactly. Yeah.
What? No, not a week. It was like one season. They took it out.
Yeah. So
The
like
reason
so
why,
like a month.
yeah. So like the reason why is, for example, like I think I'm in like the top 1% for like control. So I would be fighting people literally at my rank as a 6 stack. So I would be fighting a dude out in Saudi Arabia, out in the middle of a fucking desert, versus basically someone in the U.S. or Canada, casually.
Yeah, that would be messed up. Yeah, because it's not going to be like server based anymore. It's going to be
No.
based on. Yeah, so you're going to be in like Chinese lobbies, like Indonesian lobbies, and it's going to crash. Like their game is going to break itself.
It was bad because of the way the connections are to everything. It was literally just the top 1% versus the top 1%, and the matchmaking took so long. I think it took about 15 minutes for me to get inside of a regular control match. 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes even longer, depending on time of day. I literally.
And then you're
just
going to have
played-
those people that are in those foreign countries that are like floating around the map, not even walking.
I can fight against lag, but if it's like 10-second delay where the guy pops out around the corner.
No, like I'm saying, you can't see this guy walking on the ground. He's lagging so badly. Like he's just floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in that before.
Or the recent cheating's been happening. It's network manipulation, to where
I have seen that quite a bit.
It's to the point where they basically throttle the internet so bad that it's not lag, it's more of it's fucking up the information between you and Destiny server. And end up happening is he can see you, but you can't see him. And then after he comes back, you are immediately dead. What is it fucking called? It's not lag, it's some form of network manipulation people have been using on PC. And the only reason why I saw that was because I was in a raid with somebody and they were doing that, and the boss damage would register the 0 as soon as this guy put his fucking internet back to normal, for example, or a dungeon boss. And it's on PC mainly too, at the higher levels.
That's just crazy.
I'm also very fucking brain dead, so I'm on autopilot because I got off of work. That's why I'm on my Titan.
The crayon connoisseur.
Yes. I like bricks, specifically red bricks.
Gotta love them crayon ears, man. Gotta love them.
Yeah, but yeah, my hope is just to get sweaty, hard, even matches. Instead of like lobbies full of people who I can't beat at all ever, and then people who could never beat me.
Like
That's
I
the
said,
hope, you know.
We'll
see, right? Like, how long does the season got left? It is
like
17 days. And 6. Yeah, 17 and 6 hours.
I'm gonna say this too: if you want to get better, start using meta loadouts. Like.
No, I don't even like that. No, that's terrible. You gotta get better with the exact opposite of meta, so then you can overplay their meta.
No, here's the thing, dude. You can, but at a certain skill level, someone's gonna use a meta loadout, and sometimes you gotta fall in line if you want the W.
But look at it this way: there's always a way to beat something, right? So if you get a 3-stack. There's a 3. If you get a 3-stack of Lord of Worlds or a 3-stack of Fusions, play range, right? There's obviously make your own meta. Like I never agree with the game's meta. I've always made my own because there's no point.
I've been using Peacekeepers with the counter meta the whole time, and I know where you're coming from, but sometimes it's that broken that you might as well fall. I have a question for you. Did you get Luna's Howl and NF when they first came out?
Yeah, I did.
Do you remember that fucking meta, the only thing was sometimes you fucking had to have the Luna's Howl, or you weren't gonna have
No,
fun.
yeah, I remembered, but I still never went with meta. I would just use stupid shit, and it just worked. It would bypass that.
Interesting.
Sometimes I used to run double snipers. Sometimes I ran, I don't know, double auto rifle, like scout rifle, auto rifle, like just stupid things that people aren't like looking at. Like, for example,
I used to use
during
Fighting
range.
Lion and SMG. That made
Exactly.
people mad.
I would just use stupid stuff that I knew for a fact probably couldn't counter it, but did. Like, you see all these people that are going into trials using like a secondary scout rifle and then an auto rifle. That's not really that bad of an idea because you got range and you have up close, right? That's the kind of player that I would be. I wouldn't mind using double primary if like I got some 3-stack of absolute fucking sweats, because I'm gonna do some crazy shit and they're not gonna know what the hell's going on because they're so used to playing meta.
Yeah, because I used to be that way too. And that's why I'm like a hardcore SMG main, because people have accused me of Cronus often, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I
People
love
say that about my sniping. Like, I literally have like a 96% chance of always hitting the body. That's, I do nothing but snipe now. That's the thing. I've been sniping since D1. Sniper SMG has like always been my go-to. When, even then, it'd just be sniper auto rifle before the whole SMG thing got big.
now I have the 1v1 you since you're also an SMG connoisseur and a sniper.
Oh, it's too bad I can't be around for it. Can somebody record it, please? I want to see this.
Oh wait, you also on Xbox?
I'm
He's
on
also on
Xbox.
Xbox, yeah.
Yo, this makes my life so much fucking easier.
Bro, yeah, fuck game chat, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, I don't share my account with anyone except for my clan lead if he wants it. Since he's, I think, #1 in Canada.
You said what? All I heard was number 1 in Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah, what about it?
that's the only he's like a close friend of mine. I fucking don't want to fight him. Nope.
Oh.
Fuck that
I was
noise,
over here
dude.
talking about like not being in game chat and all that shit, and you said something about the #1 best person in Canada.
Like you said about like game sharing, like sharing accounts and
No,
everything.
I said game chat. Game chat.
Oh, game chat? Oh.
Yeah, I said fuck game
sharing.
chat. We're on Xbox, so we could party.
Yeah, I just added you as a friend since you're on Xbox.
Okay. But... Yeah, no. I wouldn't even game share if I had a brother, dude. No. I don't trust people like that. No.
Very few
Especially
people I trust
knowing
like
the
that,
fact that if you have somebody else's account logged into yours, and listen, for example, you know they're up to date with paying like their Xbox Live or something, you never have to buy it again because you always have Xbox Live. Like it's just them knowing the fact that they can get away with that, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, me and him literally just have both Xbox Live and all the shit.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
only time
you literally just share games, right?
Yeah, it's only Destiny
Right.
because I have a couple sunsetted weapons that you can't get anymore. What ended up happening is he ended up getting banned for a couple, for what, like 3 months, and Bungie deleted his whole fucking vault and got rid of everything up to the current season. So he literally had jack shit on his account.
That's terrible.
Because people would fucking think he's cheating as he's farming people on P5s on a, like on a PS5, somebody would be fighting him. He's on a PlayStation 4 farming a 3-stack of PlayStation 5 players on a PlayStation 4, and they're like, yo, he's cheating. I'm like, nah, dude, he's just playing at 30
He's
frames,
better.
being better than you. Yeah, now
Exactly.
he was the reason why I bought a Series X too. Dude, yeah, I'm down to 1v1 you before I fucking hit bricks against my head and go to bed.
Yeah, I'm there too. It's like 7 in the morning and I haven't slept yet.
Yeah.
6:56 in the morning.
I wish I could see it,
I'll
man,
pro-
but hopefully,
you could, bro. You could.
hopefully I can see
you
it
know
next
what?
time.
It'd probably be better, actually. I don't even know what to call you. I'll call you Farm. because I don't know what else to call you. State Farm agent, sure. We should probably do this later. Since dude, I'm absolutely burnt. Let's actually make this
me
fair,
too.
and when we both like actually wake up, I'll just hit one of y'all up.
Yeah, look,
And then go from
I'm on
there.
pretty often anyway, so.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of figuring that I don't even know what to call them. Bunta
Bunta?
is yeah, Bunta is I feel like you're like a later night gamer because you know you said you're like an engineer or something like that, so you probably have like an all-day job.
This is home.
So I'm
Yeah.
assuming that you'd probably be like busy 98% of the time, or maybe a weekend player more or less.
Yeah, I'm more of a weekend. I mean, it just depends on what days of the week I have more freedom. But yeah, usually when I jump on, it's like 12
Okay.
midnight. So
Okay. And what time is it for you right now?
Step on up. Take a look.
right now it is about to be 4.
About to be
Right.
Yeah,
four.
go to bed, man. It's like 6 o'clock by me, so I'm an hour behind you.
Okay, so there's a 2-hour difference between me and Bun, and then a 1-hour difference between me and State. Okay.
Ooh. Somebody said, I know that I'll lose, but after the words about 96%, I want to see it. I want to fight to see it. So I don't know who that is, but somebody.
That's funny. Wait,
Question is,
since when can streaming hear game chat?
Because I have my desktop audio on.
Ah, okay. So you never told me that either.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, see, I don't care if people are listening to me. It's just, you know, I'm over here. I'm in your chat now. I'm over here like, how the hell are these people like word for word telling me what the hell I was saying? That's weird.
Yeah, no,
I'll be
no
in a-
worries, man.
I'll
I
be in a
thought,
party,
yeah, I'm so used to everybody
game
on
chat
PC
with my
knowing.
buddies. Yeah, I'll be in game chat with my buddies playing Trials, and I'll be in their stream as well, and I can't hear the echo of me talking because it's in game chat.
Mm-hmm.
But they're also streaming through console and stuff like that too. So
Yeah,
yeah, that makes
Bungie
sense.
has a weird thing, like a weird bug. I don't know what it is, but they limit the game chat audio when you play it through. So you can
Yeah.
hear yourself, but you can't hear your party or your fire team unless you're playing through like a third party thing, like through an Elgato game card or something like that.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, because on PC you just hear everybody, and unless you're of course
I
playing.
kind of
Well-
don't like that, to be honest with you. That's weird.
On console it is, but on like PC you can hear everybody, but on console you can't hear the rest of the fire team.
Yeah, no. I mean that's true if people, because most people don't even have voice chat on or game chat on. But whenever people do, like I was playing, I don't know, last night, and somebody in a survival match randomly had game chat on, so I was able to chat it up with them for a little bit. Yeah, but most people on PC just use Discord because it's easier and better quality.
Alright, so let me make sure I have both of you guys added. I'll add him back on Xbox. We gotta do something so we can actually all stay in like, talk or communication right here. You know what? I'll do it this way. I'll put my Discord in the chat. I have a little Discord server for my clan, but I only have 2 people in it. So I'll just copy the URL and then invite you guys to it. And we can like kind of go over and see when we can actually play together and all that stuff.
All right.
You got me added up on Xbox. I don't need that. It's all
I mean,
good.
I'm still gonna do it so like you can be on the same page as us as well, like ahead of time.
Ironically enough, I play this game without audio and I do well. It's kind of fucking funny.
Oh, I'm not talking about audio, just in general, like, you know, somebody makes texts and be like, yo, I'm about
To
to
set
get
up
on, do you want to play
a
or
private
something?
match, or
Yeah,
time to get on at the
exactly,
same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me
I'm
it's
new
just
to
super
Discord,
random,
so
man. I
I'm
just
over here
jump on
trying
when
to
I can,
figure it out.
and
I'm
even
trying
like
to
right
figure out
now.
how
Hey.
to copy a URL.
I play this game too much and I own everything in this fucking game. I'm kind of addicted, sadly.
Yeah, same here. Okay, so I'm gonna paste it in the thing. Alright, do y'all see that in the chat?
No, game chat is game text
No,
chat
not
is
game chat, not game chat, in your chat.
in my chat. Not yet. Let's see if it. See if it shows up here in a second. Oh, it might. Hold on, I might have to approve it because
You're
it's a
probably
link.
gonna have to because it's a link, yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up the stream right now because I don't even have it open.
What is Cricket doing? Nothing.
Hmm.
I go through a dungeon solo. I'm sure I might just do that before I head off. Is a dungeon.
I don't see it.
Alright, hold on.
Try it
Let me
again?
see if, yeah, I'm going to right now.
Yeah. I mean, I think what I'm gonna do for my next times on, because I try to just do something to keep it fresh. 1v1ing or rumble with you guys would be cool. Or
Hey, Banta.
yeah, what's up?
If you are on Sunday night, I'll fucking carry you through prophecy and get you that completion.
I was thinking, yeah, so I just pushed, see, yeah, that was my problem. I was at the top of the chat, I wasn't in the live chat. If we get in the Discord, I'm trying to bring him through at least one of each dungeon, if we actually get time for that, so he can,
Dude,
you know, experience
that shit,
everything.
that shit is a fucking joke.
Bro, do you guys see that now? The whole Discord thing?
What chat are you putting in my
now.
YouTube chat, or what are you putting it in?
YouTube, yeah.
I'm not seeing it. It's not even popping up for me to approve it or anything. Nothing.
Nah, not even
The last
top
thing I'm seeing
chat
is this dude's emote.
What am I looking for?
Look, I've got it pulled up right here. Nothing.
I just posted it in the chat.
What am
Is
I
there any
looking
way that I
for?
could private message you on this?
I don't think there's
Do you have
private
a
messages on YouTube anymore, but it's alright,
Do you
man.
have
We'll
a
be on
Discord?
again. I do have a Discord.
Yeah, I got Discord. Hold up. Yeah, y'all just add me
Well,
on
I
Discord
know.
real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Okay, hold up. It's my gamer tag, so just copy my gamer tag and then I'll give you the last 4 numbers. That's weird how it wouldn't let you see it. Maybe it's because it's a link. That would make
Yeah,
sense.
no. The thing
I
is
know
with
links work in
YouTube.
Twitch.
The thing is
Twitch,
with YouTube,
yeah.
because of all the bots, they've been trying to get rid of the links. So they either A, they took out that option to send in links, or 2, they have to go through somebody before they reach, or like a, say example, like a Nightbot, they would have to use a Nightbot in order to show links.
This dude in the chat says he wants to play you. What's your Playboy name here? Again, it is not State Farm. Not you, State Farm. Chill.
I want to fight him.
Okay.
I want to fight him. Dude. I want to. I need to practice my snipes. So if I can get an easy target, GG. I don't even care for PC.
Right
Oh man, now I wish I could stay up to watch this, man. No, I gotta get to bed. I gotta be up in a few
we're
hours.
about to get off too.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Are y'all on Discord?
Yeah, I am on Discord, but
Okay, it's chill gameplay 7616.
hold on. Chill gameplay
7616. Got
This
that?
failed.
No, that wasn't it. I said.
And then there's like,
That's my game.
there's
tag. And then the iconic like number thing afterwards, the hashtag.
Mhm.
So do the chill gameplay 7616, then hashtag 5528. There we go. I just got you. Are you in there, State Farm?
What do you mean? Put it. Do you have a
I'm trying
capital
to get you.
G?
What? No, there's no capital G. It's just chill gameplay, all one word. 7616. And then hashtag 5528.
Yeah, it worked. It worked for me. This guy said he's on PS5. The guy in the chat. I mean, I guess send him a friend.
Huh.
This guy can send you a friend request, right? I mean, he sees your name here, he can search you up on
I
let's say
put it
Tracker or
in
whatever,
and it
and
said didn't work. Double check the capital.
I'm so
What do you mean? I
happy
put
to
in your
see
username, capital C, and the
No,
G's
there's
all
no
look good.
capitals. No
Oh,
capitals.
it's all lowercase. Oh,
It's all, yeah, I said that, yeah. Yep, just show gameplay.
yeah, I'm Rune Gatekeeper.
7616. And then 5528. There you are. Okay. Alright, let me add you all both to the Discord.
hey,
Real quick.
Silenkov, can you put your Destiny name in here so I can look you up? I mean, I'm guessing if you're looking to challenge these guys, right? Then I would imagine you're probably pretty good.
I need to practice on my Titan some more. Because I need to
Alright,
practice my
I just shot y'all
snipes.
an invite to the thing.
Yeah, I've got you on Discord. Like I said, for me it's very random. I just get on when I can, and
Yeah, it's all good.
what I
Yeah.
want to do is, I guess, more of today. You were not maybe the best specimen for today because I was looking to help out maybe some noobs.
Oh, dude, it's all good. It's all good.
But it was still fun, man. There was some fun matches.
Yeah. Join up this Discord, dude. I spent 8 hours trying to figure out how to make this Discord channel just for my own 2 friends to join. Like, I was hoping, like, it was easier to make a whole clan and all that shit. And I finally make a Discord for it and spent so much time on it. And then ended up... fucking
Find out this
taking
dude has
forever.
like. Find out this dude says I'm weak and has like 800,000
Yeah, I'm gonna look him
fucking
up right now.
Crucible kills. Dude, I've played with some people that had like 500k, and I'm like, God, I'm fucking dog shit. You have like 10,000 hours on this game, and I have like 4k in Crucible.
I
Fuck
mean,
me.
so here is his base stats for ratings, which is Elo, which is obviously nonsense unless you're playing like trials and stuff.
Oh, he added me. Fire.
Iron Banner top 5%, Trials top 13, Survival top 12, Control top 31, Momentum top 41. Let's see where's his Trials stuff. Looks like he got a flawless today, or in his recent matches. 45.5% win rate, 1.13 KD, and 1.26 KDA. So better than me,
Just
for sure.
that Rodin guy or whatever his name is.
Yep.
1.2, 1.4, 1.2, 1.5, no 1.2 on Hunter. Ooh. He has 8 flawlesses, 64 resets, 3 times legend. He's also unbroken.
His Cloud
Iron
Strike
Lord.
70%. His Ostringer's 51.
Cloud Strike I'm not really surprised by because of the high aim assist on that. That's not bad. So how many kills does he get overall?
It shows only 14
Fair
on the Cloud
play.
Strike, but this is last 30 days.
So he's 100
Just
million
go to Trials
hours.
Report. Just go to Trials Report and look all that stuff up.
All right, I gotta go though. I'm here rabbit holing like an idiot again. I said I was gonna get off like 2 hours ago.
That's all good, man. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. It was good playing with you. I'll probably
me
pick
too,
up and hopefully a real noob next time. Hopefully a real noob next time, so I can help somebody that has no idea how to play learn how to play a little bit. That's the best I can offer.
It's all good, man. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see if I'm on Sunday or not. Who knows?
Alright, man. Just let me know. I invited you to the little thing.
All right, cool. I've got you on Discord.
Alright, man. Take it easy.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Let's see. Yeah, it's just black screen at this moment. Anyway, yeah, thanks for coming by, everybody. Rodion Reforged, Fun Creator, anybody else who stopped by, but getting off for now. Oh, this one's supposed to be the camera, but it is not working. Whatever, that's it. I gotta go to bed. the chat just all rifled in right now. I don't know why. That's weird. Anyway, I need to go to bed. I'll see you guys later.